And I remembered to turn the microphone on. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I still haven't changed over the set design from the Fallout Day broadcast, but I kind of like it. I think I want to keep it. How's everybody doing? Happy Thanksgiving Eve. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I kind of like the black and white vibe here. It's got a good look to it. So we'll be playing some Fallout 76 tonight. Hands up if you're preparing turkey. Assuming you're in the United States. Yeah, we got our turkey brining. I did that ordeal this morning. It always makes a mess when you're trying to get it in the bag. Unless anyone is a meatloaf fan. If it ain't broke, break it. Wife is making a couple of desserts upstairs. Does that count? Yes, that counts. Desserts are a big part of that. Yeah, I had pumpkin apple pie for the first time today, and it was delicious. Really, really good. Cooking our turkey tomorrow. Yeah, I am too. Brining method? Or do you deep fry it? Or some other kind of method? I swear by brining. I've followed the Alton Brown turkey recipe for almost 20 years now. I swear by it. Brining is such an important step. It makes a huge difference as far as the moistness of the turkey goes. Roast in the oven, occasionally smoked. Yeah, growing up, a friend of mine in high school, Eli, his dad had a method he swore by, where in the backyard they would wrap the turkey in like a cheesecloth, and it would free hang. It was very like Neanderthal. The turkey would free hang basically and rotate on its own, attached to this contraption above an open fire pit. And he would just sit out there most of the day, just cooking it, smoking it over the fire. And it was really, really good. It was a really unique method. They had like a whole ritual with it. Started the podcast in the middle of September and just got caught up a week ago. Can't wait for whatever lies ahead. Oh, I appreciate that, Sloth. Thank you. Yeah, we've got 2 episodes left. I say 2, and sometimes they're multi-parts, depending on how long the episode ends up being. And I don't always know that when I start writing. I write until I feel like it's done. So I usually don't write with a specific page count in mind, which usually is why our episodes really vary in terms of runtime and whatnot. But yeah, the next episode is Dr. Stanislaus Braun's Toucan Lagoon. And it is the start of taking the fight to Vault-Tec, but it also is the beginning of the end. Immediately after that was our 2, possibly 3-part season finale. Mind you, it took us like 2 years to get through our 2nd season. Thank you for the follow, Sargukaprapat. I love a lot of the minisodes. What is your favorite minisode, Warpath? It's fun because of how many spooky episodes there are, and that's how I spent my October. Yeah, I make no secret that as an October child, I really love writing horror. I love it. And Fallout really lends itself well to a lot of horror thematic themes, with the dark and the humor. Yeah, I think our scary episodes are some of our best episodes. Hands down. Nuka World on Tour, yes. Those were extremely well written by George on our staff. Brian Marianne. Yes, and Bryognak. Trying to make myself the time to start the podcast. Never been a podcast listener. So I will tell you, our podcast, so there's a bunch of different ways and different styles of podcasts. There are narrative-driven podcasts, and there are a lot of Fallout ones out there, or even other storytelling ones, where it's very narrative-driven, so you have someone reading to you and describing things, almost more like a book on tape. You can also have a kind of a combination, where you have a combination of like a narrator and then some light voice acting and light sound effects. That's kind of a hybrid. Oh, you're part of the Modus Files. I don't recognize Twitch names versus real person names. Who you be? And the Modus Files kicks ass. Yours comes off to me more like an old school radio serial. Yeah. Oh, Jameson. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like an old radio serial, but I also do a lot of cinematic sound, which goes way over the top in terms of what they used to do in the golden age of radio. So I like to try and immerse people in scenes. Hello, Tech. Yeah, I think you'll like it. So if you want something that's more cinematic, where it's really easy to picture yourself. Hey, Doc Blubman, nice to see you. Yeah, exactly. Also love the classic horror episode you put out. Yeah, thank you. Those are some of my favorite old-time radio horror episodes. How you doing, Doc Blubman? You recovering? Recovering from the Vegas trip? Well recovered at this point. Yeah, I had a really, really amazingly wonderful time with everyone at the Pioneer Saloon event. And if anyone here has the opportunity to go. Next year is going to be huge, even bigger than this year, especially with the 15th anniversary of Fallout New Vegas. It's going to be something really special. Had some weird stuff going on, reacclimating to the difference in altitude. Oh, yeah, I would guess so. Especially if going down into Hoover Dam, as we were driving down, our ears popped, like even just descending down into Hoover Dam, you could feel the difference in altitude. So to go from that up to higher altitudes with you must have been a little trippy. Yeah, it is. Hello, Grandmama Dolce. Yeah, the trip to Good Springs, I would recommend anyone do. Pioneer Saloon is just amazing. It's just like the game. Steven, aka Old Man Liver, is super nice guy. We've already started planning for next year with them. So there's a planning committee going on that's working with Steven on some big fun ideas for next year. I hope we can do all of them. I had a really, really, really cool idea for something the Fallout for Hope team could do to get donations for St. Jude, but I don't want to spoil it. It will be really, really memorable. We're spitballing ideas before I even on the plane. Hello, JT Wusky fan. What's up? Welcome. Let's say we play some Fallout 76. I can actually, so I did a fun holiday build that I really, really like. Let me turn on game audio here. No, I don't want any Black Friday deals. Let's see. In we go. Wearing a Vault 76 shirt today? Yes. I brought home quite a few t-shirts at this point. I got a really good, the Pioneer Saloon one, Bethesda actually designed that. So they designed it for the Pioneer Saloon. which is why it looks so fantastic. But yeah, I love that t-shirt. Not the damn Atomic Shop. Wearing my shirt from the event with the VB on the pouch. Yes. Yeah, I love that shirt. Really well designed. I can't wait to see what they do next year, especially with the New Vegas anniversary. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. All right, let me show you all. I'm really proud of this camp. So I wanted to do this week's Atomic Shop was just an atomic flop. I don't know what that means. Was it just not enticing tech? So this is something a little special. So I wanted to do a holiday camp that felt like a little European market, which I've always wanted to go to. Every year we watch Rick Steves' European Christmas as like a holiday. And JT Wesky fan, Pirate Radio, of course, because of all of the radio serials. And I'm just extremely thankful that we have this now. Thank you, Doplevin. Yeah, so I wanted to create, like, wait until I show you guys inside, but I wanted to create something that was like a little roadside holiday market here in Appalachia. I got the weather system on, so we have it snowing. And there's Grandma Junko, who's I have attired as Mrs. Claus. And she's currently stuck on the police car. So we got this little ticket booth. Turn on walk mode here. And then you walk in. You get a few different stalls. So here's a stall that's just selling steins. The Nuka-Cola stein has a very European flair to it, between the candy cane and the candy cane handle, rather. You get some special clothes, a tree with baubles on it, Santatron. And then over here, we've got, turn the stove on, there we go. We got a little candle vendor with some sweaters and hats. A little arts and crafts area here. We have a cozy little gingerbread seating area. We'll get to the Santa's house soon. We got a nice little vendor selling some stuff. Restrooms in the Centomatic, so you can feel charismatic.
This unit is
Then you get in line for Santa's house.
The following morale initiatives: cheer, joy, holly, and jolly.
Hello, dearie.
Hello, Grandma Junko. I love you. Grandma Junko, what in the hell are you doing? Grandma Junko? Grandma Junko, why are you standing on the presents? She's just... Grandma Junko, you okay? Alright, Grandma Junko is disassociating. Which is... she's trying to pole dance on the tree.
Nature.
You rock.
This unit's exterior, the action.
Well, anyway, there's... once Grandma Junko stops trampling the presents.
At this time.
We have Krampus up there. And then here, so my character currently this season is a post-apocalyptic Warpath Santa. He's just tired of everyone's shit, and so he's just rocking the coal, and he's pretty pissed off. But he also had enough of the Rankin Bass nonsense, so he murdered Mother Nature, Snow Miser, and Heat Miser, and their heads are now mounted on the wall. This character has a whole backstory of just him being tired of crap. Post-apocalyptic Warpath Santa.
For
Someday you gotta voice a character in Fallout 76. I would love to,
This
but I would argue that there are far better voice actors than me who deserve an opportunity to do that.
days.
You also, unfortunately, have to be SAG, which is like $4,000. We had looked into it way back in the day because, thank you for the
Destiny
resub.
Gesture subbed for 2 months.
Yay.
Woo woo, get good.
Thank you very much for that. Oh, and here's the barn. And because he's Warpath Santa, he also has an I don't give a fuck power armor. So he's going to bring some festive stomping. Because unfortunately, most of his reindeer die, and now he only has 2 mutated ones left. For some reason, Rudolph just kind of split twice. And he's got this great pack Brahmin.
This unit.
You know, it's the spirit of the season.
Request to sit
Finally got the
on
Uncle Sam photo
Santa's
mode posing in the Atom
lap.
Shop. Yeah, I like the Uncle Sam one.
Apologize for the inconvenience.
And thank you, sorry, Demon's Destiny. Thank you again very much for that resub. I appreciate you. Yeah, and there's a fun little stage with a little seating area, so I can hang out here with some friends. Yeah, I'm really happy with this holiday camp. There's also one other one that I did that I can show you. Oh, no, I can't place it. Rip. Who's in my spot? Oh, Fistful of Nachos. All right, Fistful of Nachos. I'm going to hop worlds because I want to show you. So last year for the Fallout 76 5th anniversary, I created a parade segment that we didn't end up showing. So I created like a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. You know how they always have that one spot directly in front of Macy's where they have like a main stage area and where everybody sits and you can kind of see stuff coming down the pike. I created that for the Reclamation Day parade. We ended up not using it, not shooting it, but I retooled that into a holiday parade. And I put that over by top of the world. So I also have like a second holiday camp going on here. Let's activate parade. And head over to the parade. Has anybody actually had a best build that's been successfully submitted? I keep submitting them. I don't know if they actually get picked or not. I don't know how that works. He gave up on the dice list. Yes, he did. Rovit. Jenny Cat, how do you know that it actually was? I was confused because someone said that you can't tell that they appear or don't appear. I don't know, which makes it a little confusing. Here comes the snow. So this is my second camp. So we ended up not using this for the Reclamation Day parade, but I wanted to do this fun parade segment. I started putting outfits on these, but we have Santa coming down the road on a little sleigh trailer being pulled by reindeer. So just your typical kind of parade, but I'm really proud of this recording area. So when you're sitting here, it's very Macy's. So you have someone sitting here with a co-host, and you can perfectly see all of the action happening as the parade floats come by. And there's also a VIP seating area, little band booth, and then around the back here, refreshments tucked in around the corner here, restrooms. What's your submit my Halloween camp but got no likes if it's been selected. Yeah, if you look at your list of camps and you go to change which one is active, you can see the best build ribbon. Oh yeah, I've never seen that. So alas, none of my camps have been picked. RIP. What's your favorite song in the Fallout trailers? Mine is Take Me Home Country Roads, the trailer of Fallout 76. I'm trying to think of all the songs in the earlier trailers. It's not Country Roads for me. I loved the Fallout 3 trailer. It's hard to let that one go because that was my first Fallout. They seem to stay once they've been submitted because mine got selected months ago and they're still in rotation. I wish one of mine would be picked. I'm just saying. My alarm in the morning is I don't want to set the world on fire. Yeah, that's a classic. Leave my other camp up here. Alright, ooh, Moonshine Jamboree mutated. Let's go. I'm gonna do some Thanksgiving nonsense. I still have a belly full of pumpkin apple pie, and it was quite good. Fallout 3. Oh, yeah. The ink spots on the bus. Yes, that's what it was. That was. With all of this is quite. That's a lot of nonsense. That's quite loud. Okay, here we go. Gulpers. And if anyone is playing right now, you're always welcome to hop at World and enjoy me. In fact, I should create a team. I'm real simple. It's just Chad Fallout 76 podcast. And I'm suffering from snot ear. As one does. Ooh. Hey, Tech joined. Hello, Tech. How's it going? How's it going? Yay! I hope we get crossplay. Yeah, I know. I wish we had crossplay too. There's some incredibly great role-playing groups on Xbox and PlayStation that I will never get to play with. Let's see. Oh, come on, Doc. We're in. Hang on. If you want to come hang with us in voice, let me send you. If you want to hop in voice with us, Doc, I'm going to add you to that server. You are welcome to come hang out. There we go. And I'm dead. Rip. Look, you know, Santa's not doing so great. It's, what is, did I not equip the right, what's happening? Why am I dying so quickly? Oh, you know what? I know what I did. I unequipped, I know what I did. All right, let's fix this real quick here. Nope. I accidentally unequipped my poison resist. Okay, there we go. Funky Duds back on. There we go. Poison resist back up. There we go. Sometimes it just do that. Yeah, I've been thinking about going back to Windows 10. I thought Windows 11 would be better for gaming, but whatever recent update they did, I read actually broke a bunch of games.
Yeah, I would downgrade, but that will break my laptop.
There we go. I had Discord.
Microsoft does not like people downgrading.
It's tail time!
Tail time. Hey, rubbing my belly. There you are.
Hey,
How's it going?
oh, it's going good. How are
Good.
you?
Awesome. I'm ready for turkey.
Yeah, yeah.
Turkey.
I'm ready for turkey. How altitude wise, we were talking about that earlier. How far up are you? Like, where are you, state wise?
Alaska.
Oh, yeah, that's a major difference in altitude.
Yeah.
You going from the high to the low.
Yeah.
What was affecting you once you got back home?
My blood pressure was like super off in a weird way.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, it's stabilized now, back to normal.
Was that not the best time ever?
Oh, it was
I
super
miss
good.
it already.
I know.
And it was great for us all to be together. I fucking love that. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And just like meeting everyone.
I'm surprised I didn't get overwhelmed once the entire event.
You didn't get what?
Overwhelmed at all?
No. Proud of you.
I know. I didn't even need to put my headphones in.
Well, it probably helped too. So you were really in camera mode, which you did fantastic at.
I was.
So at least
yeah,
I think it
everyone
probably
was.
helped to give you something that you were focused on.
Yeah. That's definitely a big help. So
You know what? I'm just going to talk about our idea. So, Doc, I had an idea that I'm really excited about. So I was thinking, what's a good way to create a unique experience that people will care about, and something where they can do a nominal donation to St. Jude
Right.
for that experience. And then it occurred to me. So you can buy affordably inflatable domes. So I'm going to create a larger than life Good Springs snow globe photo booth.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yes. So we're going to have a Fallout for Hope Good Springs snow globe that people can walk into. And the shape of it looks just like the snow globe from Fallout New
That's a
Vegas.
super good idea.
Yeah, so like people in cosplay and can hop in there. Bethesda, I talked to them about it. They're gonna actually pop and help with the large cardboard cutout to match the one from the game. So it's going to be something where people can donate to St. Jude via Tiltify, where they're at the event, pop in there, and then get a nice professional photo from Tech.
That's a super good idea.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how
that'd be
this
awesome.
turn out.
Yeah, so I'm really, really excited about that. I think people are gonna love the idea, and we'll put some small white balloons in there, so it's like snowflakes.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm super here for that.
It must be. Do you have It must be cold and snowy right now in Alaska.
Yeah, we get snow a little bit before Halloween.
It was 80 degrees here
At least
today.
where I live. How cold is it where I live right now?
I'm still getting used to Texas weather. It's very weird to be having Thanksgiving with 80-degree temperatures. Oh, Night Taylor, how's it going, man? We're in the Aristocracy Voice if you want to come hang with us if you're not doing anything.
Yeah, Google says today I'm getting a high of negative 16 degrees.
Ooh, that's swimsuit weather right there.
Yeah. So I'm I've been going out making sure my ducks are because I've got ducks that live out
You've got
in my
ducks?
greenhouse. I've got
Aw,
ducks.
That's awesome.
Making sure that all their heaters are set up and working, and they got fresh hay to like nest in.
That's cool. What do you do for work? Do you actually raise
Me?
them, or just
I raised them just like for eggs, but also for like pet. They're just pets. For like work, I'm getting my second degree right now, actually.
Ooh, that's awesome. What in?
So yeah, that's biology.
Oh, that's not cool.
I'm looking to become like a marine biologist.
Nice.
The dream is working with like cetaceans, preferably like belugas. That's the dream, but like also for like anything really.
I loved the hell out of whales growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Last winter we had days where McMinnville, Tennessee was colder than Alaska. Yeah, the weather patterns have been really bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
New Hampshire's getting clobbered this long weekend with snow and ice, and I don't miss that at all.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fish
heard
out
this is
the
where the party's at.
snowblower and remember how to work it.
Hey, Taylor, what's going on, man?
Oh, a long time no see.
We were waxing poetic about the Pioneer Saloon event.
Oh my god. Oh, I can't get over. Next year's
So
going to be
good.
crazy. I'll tell you that much.
It is, yeah.
I was looking at the dates next year, and of course, so it's November 14th, 15th, and 16th. Well, looking at it, so New Vegas is turning 15, and November 14th is Fallout 76's 7th year.
Oh, it's
So
gonna
it's
be
like,
crazy.
oh, it's going to be nuts next year.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, hopefully I can make it.
Hope so too. It's
I was more into sharks and whales. I was
yeah.
obsessed with anything with the ocean as a kid.
Yeah, no, it's
I blame
there was
National
something that
Geographic.
like kind of latched onto me like in like middle school and hasn't lost me since.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, this fucking game. If it just freezes one more fucking time.
Though the
Oh no.
if not working with like marine mammals, something that'd be really cool. Do you know the Devil's Hole pupfish?
No.
Okay, so Devil's Hole it's just like a cave like near-ish Vegas, right?
Epic
That-
Girl, thank you for the raid.
Ooh. But yeah, it's got this unique type of fish called Devil's Hole pupfish that's only there and in one of the casinos on the strip in an aquarium. And that's like that'd be crazy to work with. Like
That's
they have to be like monitored because there's not many of them. You have to be careful with them. Yeah, they're like right there.
Used to body surf at New Smyrna Beach. If anybody knows about the beach, you'll know why I'm amazed I'm still alive.
Oh,
Rip 2 appendages. This is a really this is a best build, and it's still a spooky theme. It's done really well.
I'm waiting for the day when they
Hey
rework the
Shane,
whole
what's going on?
menu system.
Shane, we're all just hanging out talking about the Pioneer Saloon event and how much fun that was.
Yes.
it was
Shane was there.
Yeah, of course Shane was there.
Talk to Shane.
Puppet Man.
What's up,
yeah.
Shane? It's a puppet man.
Oh, hey Shane.
We miss you, buddy.
Did you hear about my little tragedy that happened at Good Springs?
No.
Oh, no.
So you know that bottle and Cappy, like plushies I had?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost bottle.
Oh, no.
It was on my backpack on the top of the hill when we went up there.
Oh,
And,
no. Did it fall off?
Well, I'm thinking either one or two things. It fell off or somebody nabbed it. which I'm hoping somebody didn't do that because I would think the community would be better than that. But seeing some of the stories after the event, did you hear about that guy that got arrested for like hitting his girlfriend or something like that?
Wow.
Yeah, at the event, at the
That's
Good
awful.
Springs event. I'm like, Jesus,
Awful.
I thought we were better than that. Come on, guys.
Well, unfortunately, people bring their baggage.
Yeah,
Oh, this camp is nice.
alcohol does crazy things to crazy people.
Yes, it does. I do have to say, though, that I didn't hear or see any of that while we were there.
Me
No,
Which
no,
goes
like
to
the
show
security
that
was all over the
security
place, which was amazing.
fantastic, yeah.
hmm
Although, yeah, the Brotherhood of Security was on it.
All right, I'm starting Beasts of Burden. I don't think I've
Alright.
actually ever started this before.
Go fight the Ugwa.
Oh, wow.
What is this?
Yeah, it was crazy just meeting everyone and like during the parade.
Hey, Sullier.
We felt a couple of us fell
Scubby.
behind a little bit because Abraxas
Yeah.
wanted to get in the
Behind us,
coffin.
Yeah, it was just 2 days. It feels like a long time, but it's not because it's almost impossible to meet everyone. Because apparently I heard that Juicehead was there, but I didn't see him at all.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No.
yeah, I should have introduced you. I was hanging out in the VIP area and poking around with.
Well, I didn't have a VIP badge, so.
Well, he was. I mean, he was
Oh, well.
poking in and out of there, but
Yeah, I still didn't see him the whole time.
he spent a
No,
lot of
I didn't
time
see him
with.
at all.
So DSJ from the Data Miners is one of the leads creating Fallout Cascadia. It's a mod set in the Pacific Northwest that I'm really excited about.
Oh yeah, I think I got the
Where's
card.
DSJ that
Yeah.
I met? Okay.
Ah, shucks. I was looking for him because a friend of mine, Griffin, is on the team and wanted one of the cards, but I couldn't find him the whole time.
Oh no! Yeah,
I know it's hard to find everyone. It's just like
yeah. We went
You
to.
know,
I actually have a spare if you want me to send it to you.
there you go.
Oh.
Give me two.
Yeah, we went to the Rainforest Cafe with Bethesda. Took us out to dinner.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh wow, nice. Now, was it just Rob that was there from Bethesda, or was there other people there too?
No, there was a ton of the team, but they didn't come until the actual day of the event. Rob was there in advance.
Yeah, I saw
so,
Rob,
yes,
but I
yeah,
didn't see
so-
anybody else.
I
No,
didn't,
no,
I didn't
so
see
it was,
Rob. It's a shame.
It was Jessica Finster, Spencer, some of the writers and devs were there.
Oh wow.
That's
More than I
crazy.
thought.
It's they were trying to be really mindful to be under the radar, so people wouldn't feel.
No,
like,
absolutely. I don't blame him.
well, they didn't want people to feel like this is a community event, and didn't want it to seem like Bethesda was glomming on
Yeah.
when in fact
I've seen a few videos from the event of people saying that they were from Bethesda.
Did anybody get a video of the cosplay contest, like the whole thing?
How about photos?
I assume.
I've seen a
Yeah,
few
it's fine.
videos on YouTube, but I haven't seen anything with the full thing. I know somebody was recording the whole thing. I don't know where that footage went.
Yeah, I don't know, but that
think-
that whole costume contest, that was probably the whole highlight of the weekend. Like,
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
oh, Gary,
Uh,
Gary,
That
Gary!
dude was amazing.
Oh my God, people.
I'm
just
so
went
upset the
nuts.
kid didn't win. He should
Oh,
have
I
won.
know. Well, he got what, fourth, third?
Yeah, he got fourth.
No, fourth.
Oh yeah, there was this little kid that was so cute in this
He got
handmade little
fourth.
power armor.
And then what was it? Gary got third, and then the Legion guy got second, and then the robot, whatever his name is, got first.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you catch the part where they were trying to hand him the backpack, but he couldn't grab it because his hands were full because he was like holding his costume the whole time?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to hand the backpack to him. It's just like, where do you want this? Looks like you can't take it.
Well, Scully, when you wake up,
Yeah, take
try
that.
this.
He had to basically
I
take
miss
that whole thing off to eat.
Yeah.
Going in for a week next year. Yeah, Shane, you know what? That's not a bad idea. It's hard to, although I do have to say, it's hard to afford that because so Vegas is so goddamn expensive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's genuinely
Yeah, I'll-
insane to pay $6 to $8 for a goddamn bottle of water. I have to say that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just go to like 7-Eleven just a block away, and you could pay like $1 for like a.
You know,
24
next year, because Tunnel Snakes did this with with everybody. it would. Why don't we just rent a house and like a bunch of us just?
That's what
Yeah,
I
so
was-
that's
It would
That's
be-
what we do at
Doing
Foshnat.
that.
That's what we did last year
It
at
would be
Foshnat.
so
We
much-
rented like a big Airbnb, and there was
it'd be
like
so much fun for us
15
all
of
to
us.
like be under the same roof, and it would end up being
Yeah.
cheaper.
Mhm.
Virpire, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate you. That would be like both a lot more fun and cheaper for everybody than a bunch of us
Yeah.
staying in hotels.
Yeah.
yeah.
I know with my group, I was the one like having to organize like you carpool with you and you with you and you with you. You pick up you.
Yep.
That would be
Yeah, that was-
a lot of stress off me.
That was the most difficult part, I think, this year was coordinating everyone where they
Yes.
need to go.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Like, it would be fun to like have a house with a pool, and I was looking at some ones on Airbnb that are really nice. There's like 4 to 5 bedrooms, and
Hmm.
we would be able to have like a pool and hot tub to just hang and have fun.
That'd be crazy. Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Well, if you guys ever get the chance to, try to get to the Foshnat parade in Helvetia.
Hmm.
Yeah,
There's a
I've heard-
chance I might make it up there,
I've
but
heard a
it's
lot of
What's that?
gonna
people
be
saying that's good.
tight. I might go out there this year, but it's gonna all depend on financing. That's gonna be an
Yeah,
expensive trip.
that's yeah. Even if you fly, you still got to drive probably a good, I don't know,
I missed a
3-4
ton of
hours
people
from the nearest
'cause me and Shio were
airport because
just
there's really no
drunk
big
standing in
airports near
corners.
there.
Yeah, Shane, I was not drunk standing in corners. I did go to bed early-ish because the cold was not working for me. But also,
Yeah.
I wish that we all had name tags because there were some people from the community I really
Yes.
wanted to
Oh
meet,
my God,
except I had
yes.
no idea what the hell they looked like. And they were around me
Mhm.
most of the weekend, and I just didn't know, like, oh, it's you. I don't know.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
felt
That's
bad
what
about
a
that
lot of
after the
people are
fact.
talking about. It's like people need to wear name tags so we know
Yeah,
who people are. Because
I
like,
wish there were some
No.
people I wanted to meet and never got a chance to.
Yeah, I'm gonna start working on the Fallout for Hope badges. I've got an
Like even
idea
Kate
for
from the
how-
wiki, I
Yeah.
wanted to meet Kate and like, yeah. I just
Yeah,
didn't
no,
know.
she was dressed as like a bomb like the whole
I
time with the full
know, I
mask.
didn't-
and
I
everything.
didn't
realize.
damn.
Going to be ultra annoying
Um,
and make it a point to try meeting everyone, even if just for a moment. I hope more people come early so more people can get together for something out of town. Yeah, that would be great to like plan some
Yeah.
mini meetups. Like I'd love to have a Fallout mini
Yeah.
for Hope mini meetup where we just kind of plan, hey, we're going to be over here at this time, and just plan for people to
Mhm.
come hang. I
It
like
was
them doing
crazy.
a grocery run.
Just
yeah.
running into you coincidentally at Hoover Dam the day like the
I
day
know, that was
before.
awesome. I was so glad that we ran into each other.
Mhm.
I think somebody mentioned that too. They should have like timed group photos for like different
Yeah.
factions.
Yes, that would be because I've like the last couple of years I've noticed it's just been like word of mouth, like hearing people off the side like, oh yeah, all the NCR guys, we're gonna be meeting up on the hill, so see you there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
They-
So, like
they-
if that was an
they-
actual like
They
scheduled
did like that
thing.
big battle up there on the hill. That was pretty cool.
Mhm. Yeah, if that was an
Yeah,
actual
I had one of the-
itinerary, it would probably go smoother.
there's a lot of
One of the
plans
Enclave guys.
in motion for
Oh,
next
go
year.
ahead. One of the Enclave guys was like asking me to tell everyone wearing an Enclave badge to meet at the front of the bar. I'm like, okay, I'll try.
I'll do my best.
Yay!
I don't know.
We killed the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yay!
Nice.
Where is it? There it is.
Driving out and camping, so it's not too pricey. About 600 in gas, and that's about it. I
That
camped
cold?
a lot
Hell
when
no.
I was younger, and I'm past the point of wanting to camp ever again.
Yeah, no.
I did a lot of
Good.
winter camping, and that's enough to ruin everybody. Have my car too, since I'm only about 3 hours away. Scully, you are going to come stay with us next year, dear. I'm not going to allow you to leave. I'm sorry. We're going to keep you trapped there. I don't care.
Just
if
don't
I
make
ha-
her climb the hill
I'm
again.
going to boot your tires. Gosh, no.
Ken's gonna drive her on top of that hill and just leave her up there and grab her when he needs her.
No. One of these days, I'll make it one of these community events. Oh, Sulier, that would be awesome.
Oh my god, yes. Well, Helvetia, I know because I heard from some of the event organizers and Chip, because Chip's going. But Helvetia next year is March 1st.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
No more mountain climbing for Scully. That's okay.
Yeah, no.
You seen one, you seen them all.
I remember when Kate came up here and made her climb flat top, which was something.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, how high up? That's must be a high mountain, huh?
Yeah, it's one of the mountains in the Anchorage Bowl, because yeah, Anchorage, it's just entirely surrounded by mountains except for the Cook Inlet on one side. And there's so many trails and paths, and you can climb all the way to the top. She was expecting like a hike. She was not expecting it to turn into an actual just straight up climb by the end of it. Like, no, you're climbing up rocks.
We did a lot of mountain climbing in the Boy Scouts.
Mhm.
Mount Washington was the worst climb I've ever done. That was
Ooh,
tough.
ooh, yeah.
All right, what else we got going on for events? As a former Boy Scout, I agree with never wanting to go camping again. Yeah, I like we had a camper for years that we sold before moving here, and that was always fun because at least you can have the camping experience. I love the smell of fires. Like you can't beat sitting around a campfire with people and just hanging out. But I don't miss sleeping on the ground and all the pain that comes with it. Because I have so precious little vacation time that we even normally take, you kind of want to actually spend it relaxing and not in pain.
Yeah.
And sleeping. You need to be able to sleep on vacation. That's the other thing.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going to go check out. I'm going to go see Robin My Belly's camp.
Oh, hey, that's me.
That's you. Taylor, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Me?
Yeah.
I think tomorrow I'm hanging out with like 2 different families that like supposed to be the same time, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Oh, no.
But other than that, this weekend, not much, so I'll probably be in game double XPing.
I'm walking into Blub Hospital. I love it. Oh, I like how you boxed in the vendor here. That is adorable.
Yeah, he's the pharmacy over there.
That is so cool.
I sell only chems, and they're all at 10 caps apiece.
I heard you need more.
Little monkey vendor, as one does.
Yeah, every
If you need
hospital
chems,
needs a
you
gift
let me
shop.
know.
Ken's doctor told me that.
Nice little waiting area. The Simpsons are.
You saw would put that there.
Perfect. Perfect. You treat multiple different genuses.
Mm. Those stuffed animals for
I think
cuddling.
I actually need. I think I got Flaplam still.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I had Snottier. That's what I had. I'm cured, Doc.
Amazing. The wonders of modern medicine.
Well done. Oh, look at
Step
your
into
office.
my office.
Yeah, this is nice.
Oh shoot!
I'm at 100% maxed out on build space.
Yep, sounds about right.
Nice little exterior deck area.
Mm. Bathrooms.
Veda Phoenix.
What's that one saying about
Thank
camp
you.
building? If you're not swearing, you're not building.
Hey, hey, Purple Heart.
Thank you, Veda. I appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to all those who celebrate. We got a 25-pound turkey for the 2 of us.
Oh, good lord.
I like
I like enough.
leftovers.
These are just like smaller little.
Yeah, yeah.
I would first more, but can't budget.
Veda. Close the door. There we go. Stairs.
Then up here is the employee hot tub where you can sit and watch people do Scorch Beast Queen.
Oh yeah, because you got a perfect view.
Mm-hmm. I have a bunch of screenshots of me just in the hot tub watching the nuke go off. It's like, oh, I'm blind now.
You guys go do all the work. I'm just.
Oh,
gonna
and then
chill
the safest trampoline there's ever been.
To be fair,
On the edge of the roof.
like 3 pounds is good for 2 people.
Mm.
It's way easier cooking a breast than it is like a whole bird, but
No, yeah.
I usually break it down and freeze it in different containers. So we'll be making like turkey stew, turkey hash, turkey pot pies. And we only do it once a year, so I figured why not. Then we usually wait for Black Friday sales because we'll get our prime rib roast for Christmas.
That's just got some good Black Friday deals right now.
Oh god, yeah. There's like every single faction in the Atom Shop right now.
Oh, there is? Let's
Oh
see.
yeah.
Let's see what's going on in the Atomic Shop over here.
There's like Enclave, Brotherhood, Free States, Raider, Settler, like everything. Blue
I'm a
Ridge.
little annoyed that I cashed in. I had a ton of accumulated points for the Bethesda Gear Store that I redeemed recently on stuff that I was kind of interested in, but not really. And then I saw all of the stuff that they've listed in the Gear Store now for Black Friday. It's loaded with stuff, and I'm like, oh, I want that. No, I want that. Yeah, you should take.
Did you
a
ever
look.
get your hands on one of the Pit Boys?
No, kind of won't.
Some people already got them, but I'm waiting for it to come off a pre-order so I can get it for free. Damn it!
If I were to order it right now, from what I understand, it would arrive in December of 2025. So.
Well, I heard like February.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
It was from the email they said that. I only ever really like camp stuff,
So
and
crazy.
unfortunately, they don't have anything camp related. That
You sure you don't want the giant Mothman plushie?
I think I already have that. If it didn't appear,
I don't even know what they got in the Gear Store
On
right
the-
now. I should probably look and see.
as I walk out the side door into oblivion. Ooh, do you have anything exciting in your root cellar?
Just like that's where all my crafting stuff is.
Oh, nice.
As well as yeah, no, that's about it. Just the crafting stuff. And I
Ooh,
think someone,
books.
one of my friends made a toilet you can sit on by like
Oh no!
clipping a stool into it.
Oh, the
Yes.
stool nerd, yeah.
Angry moth.
A stool in the stool.
Noises. Have some Thanksgiving cheesecake. Not looking pumpkin cheesecake. Yeah, I had pumpkin apple pie for the first time today, and let me tell you, it was really, really good. It was super
I'm
yummy.
looking forward to just like green bean casserole. That's fun.
Oh no,
That's my jam.
I love green beans, but not in a casserole.
Really?
For me, I have a weird texture thing where I don't like
Oh, that's entirely fair.
food mixing and like into like a medley. Like my perfect plate would be a cafeteria tray, so like everything is nicely segmented and like not overlapping.
No, that is entirely fair.
Whereas my little brother will take everything on the plate and literally mix it all together, everything, until like it looks like a slop bucket. And he's like, "Oh, it's great, you mix the flavors." And I'm like, "No, that's gross. You're not supposed to mix the cranberry sauce with the turkey gravy. What?" It's okay, Demon. You quote whatever you want from the podcast or show. I appreciate you. Got one of these limited edition Fallout Xbox controllers. Ooh, I've been thinking about getting a Pip-Boy. I really, really want that Pip-Boy. I saw it. The guy from the One Company was actually there at Pioneer Salute event, so I got to meet him.
Really?
But he was showing it off how it works, and it's really, really cool. Speaking of cafeteria trays, I ordered 6 of them from Amazon this year. There are certain things, just certain. I 100% agree with you. I'm very much a my food should not touch kind of person. I'm a firm believer that it's all good to see in the same place as some of my stuff gets mixed. That's true. However, your taste buds aren't in your stomach. Your taste buds aren't down there. Some flavors shouldn't medley. I want the new Pip-Boy so
No,
bad, but it ain't in the
that's-
cards. Oh, Shane, you got it? Oh, I'm jealous. Yeah,
Oh,
Got an actual radio on it too, apparently.
what? That's sick.
some people, it does not fit their forearm because their forearm is so big.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Mm,
I also heard some people are having like issues with it, like not programming right, or it's like dead.
mm.
I don't know if that's just rumors
Adding
or
cafeteria
what.
trays to the
some
list
people
of
like to
gift
complain.
ideas for Kenny. I love you, Scotty. Good taste buds in our stomachs. We'd all taste throw up all day long. You know what? That visual and thought is going to haunt me now, and I'm so glad that I got us all to feel that.
Thank you.
Saw people post pictures of it. It is quite a bit smaller, yeah. But it also, in perfect fairness for the TV show, I do think that it makes a lot of sense to scale that thing down, because whenever I wear my Fallout 76 one, I end up taking it off because I'm sorry, but it's really uncomfortable.
Pretty big too.
It's big, bulky, and it's just like
Oh yeah.
not a lot.
Because I wore the Enclave one at the Good Springs event, and I'm like, after the first day, I'm just like, okay, this thing feels like my arm weighs about 50 pounds. I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm taking
right.
this off.
You know, I was having issues every time I go through a door. I'm not used to needing like 2 inches more clearance on my left side, so I kept digging into doorways and around corners.
You're like, I'm just gonna slide in on sideways. Ooh, this is a cool camp. Where are we? This is Amphigoskori 417's camp. It's like a little outdoor junk market. Looks like something that would fit in World.
I can't wait for all the science stuff with the Enclave scoreboard next week, so I can actually make a sciencey type
Oh,
build.
fuck this one. It's next week. God damn it.
Yeah,
I'm not done.
Tuesday.
I'm nowhere near done with this one. Oh well.
Oh, I like what they did.
I know. I'm just like,
here.
God dang it! It's on Tuesday already.
This is really cool.
Like we
Oh,
get
good
double
luck,
XP
Blue
this
Devil.
weekend, and boom, new season on Tuesday. So it's like, well,
Beeswax candle, Helvetia flower display.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm gonna grab that. I don't know what.
Oh my god, this game. is
I'm watching Blue Devil fight a bunch of Thrashers over at Naked Creek. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Blue Devil's here. The notes here talk about the Blue Ridge team being wiped out by a big dog thing. Yeah, that tracks.
yep. Ooh, feed the people. Ooh, go AFK that.
Helvetia. They went to sell the radio add-on in 76 Pip-Boy. No. There's a module that I would love to get for this, but they're really hard to track down now. And if
Yeah,
you
and
can
people
find
want like
them,
$400 or $500 just for the module itself.
yeah, they're way, way, way overpriced.
Yeah, they used to sell for like, what was it, $50 or something? But yeah, people sell them on eBay for like 10 times that amount now. It's just like, nope.
I wonder if the price of those is going to come down now that everyone's really all about the TV show one, and it's kind of more affordable and does
Yeah,
kind
it's
of.
like $200 for the whole Pit
wonder.
Boy. Yeah.
Hey, robots, how are you? Tom! Robots Radio, everybody, from the Fallout Lorecast and Robots Radio Network. How you doing, man? I miss you. Tom, we need you to come to the Good Springs event next year. You have to.
Yes.
You would have loved it. You really would have. And next year, it's going to be even bigger with the 15th anniversary of New Vegas. But it was, you really, 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 I'm telling you, come on out there. We would have so much fun.
I won't be surprised if there's 20,000 people next year.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So from what I understand, the actual number is more like 6,000.
Okay.
Yeah, which is a more realistic number. I saw some numbers like, yeah, it was
Yeah, I was
like
gonna
12
say-
or 13,000. I'm like, I don't think that was
I
12
was like,
or
I
13.
don't think that's
no,
right.
that doesn't
Yeah,
sound
because
right.
I heard like 5,000 to 6,000, and
Maybe
all of a sudden
12 to
it's like, oh, it was
13,000
like
if, like,
12 to 13.
If
I'm
you
like,
had beer goggles on, yes, it would definitely be 12 to 13,000. You'd be seeing double of everybody.
Yes.
I'm sure
Yeah.
some people did.
But yeah,
Even
even
at 6,000, I
even
think
6,000
we
people
beat out.
on that first day.
I think we
was-
beat out the like record of people in the town.
Mhm.
That's also like the largest assembly of cosplayers everywhere.
Gee,
Everyone
yeah.
would be hot. It was actually damn cold out there, Tom. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, Saturday night. Oh,
That was
Yeah, I got
really,
Yeah, it's just some minor frostbite. It's okay.
yeah.
that was really painful.
Hey, I'm used to it. I'm from the north. There's a heat wave.
Yeah, you're like, this is great. This is t-shirt weather.
I'm wearing a sweatshirt and everybody's like dressed
Oh,
up
hot weather.
like it's
yeah,
winter
yeah.
time. And
Nudge,
like,
nudge, wink, wink. You all ready
Yeah, I
for
got home and it's like
Thanksgiving, Tom?
mm,
What are you guys doing? It was so freezing at night. Yes.
it was crazy to see the sun go down at
I
like
think
2
the-
o'clock in the afternoon.
On Saturday, it got down to what? 40, I think 41, was it?
It was like
dip in-
30s, I think.
Oh, did it even? Yeah. Yeah, that
It
was...
felt cold.
I think a little lower. I think in the 30s.
Oh, Veda, you
Yeah.
should. You know what? I just want everybody to go. I just want everybody that I know, everybody in the community, all the Fall Out for Hope people, every podcast. I just want everybody to go. I want us all to go. We'd have
Gotta
meetups.
experience it.
Yeah. It would just be so much fun.
God, if we could get a full Fall Out for Hope staff picture, that'd be awesome.
I would
That
love
would be crazy.
that. It's going to be
Well, we
19 here this
we got
summer.
a whole
Ooh, that's
aristocrat
rough.
picture, but that's about it.
Yeah, we got event staff picture, and then,
Yeah.
yeah.
Come with us next year, Veda.
I know we finally got to meet after all these years.
Yeah.
I know, that was awful nice. I was so happy to see you all.
Mhm.
It was emotional.
Yeah,
Yes. I still want to see that video of you crying.
No, that has been barred and censored. That was,
I know. I asked her for it, and she said no.
I made her promise.
I know.
It was Scully surprising me by showing up there.
Yeah,
I had
that
a
was
small
surprising.
emotional
Her and
breakdown.
was it Baoki surprised us too? Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I think they wrote together. So
Yeah, it was, our Paradise.
Wait, that was our Paradis?
Yes.
but he
Oh my
was there.
god, what?
Yes, that was
Wait,
our
what?
I didn't know that was Paradis.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's who that was. See, this is what I mean. We all need
I
fucking
didn't know
name
that.
tags.
See, people need name tags. Damn it.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, this is nice. Right down the street from the Wayward.
See, if we're getting name tags in Fallout 76, I want name tags in real life too.
Yeah, I was real happy to meet Paradis for the first time.
Damn it!
I had
you
no idea.
Right? See, we need goddamn name tags, and then it's also awkward.
no.
Like if you're someone who has social anxieties, you also don't want to be like a douche and be like, "Hey,
Were
I'm
you?
Kenneth Vigu from Child of Fallout 76." And just walk around saying that. That just I don't know.
Right.
It's just awkward. Veda, I think I just might really want to go on the voice actor cruise, and also if people want to do ModderCon in Germany. Oh, ModderCon sounds like fun. See if I can afford it all this travel. I really want to make a Fallout 3 event like New Vegas Day. It is technically not New Vegas Day anymore. So the
Fallout fan celebration.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I
Fallout.
went through
So
and-
Steven actually rebranded it from Fallout New
Mhm.
Vegas Day to really broaden it to make it an event for everyone. Although really largely next year, the major focus is going to be New Vegas since it's the anniversary.
hmm
I quite like this house.
I mean, yeah, it was Fallout fan celebration, but it was heavily New Vegas because obviously it's in Good Springs.
hmm
I like that they did here. This is neat. Look at this.
What's that?
This is a great little. So they took the brewing station and they put
That's smart.
yeah with like a little
Ooh.
conduit. I love how they did that.
Well, that's super
I
cute.
don't really know where. Oh, might help if I open up the stream, huh?
What the hell? What shelf is this? I've never seen this shelf. Or is that just the
I
base
don't
of the?
That's a
Oh, that's the shelf from. I
Oh,
think
I
that's the
see
last
what they
scoreboard.
did. They used the conduit to place it.
No. You can actually. So that shelf you got from the last scoreboard, and it's like a wall shelf that you can put anywhere, and then you can put stuff on top of it. So a lot of people
Oh.
put like turrets or workbenches or anything on top of it.
I must not have used it yet. We could all march on the Capitol. Somehow that sounds off. Oh no, Tom! No.
Like that there's this thing
Not
at the base
again.
of the stairs of the like the server rack in the wall. It's cute looking.
Yeah, they did a nice job with this.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I wish I could have gone to the DC meetup for the Fallout 25th.
Oh, that was
We'll
amazing.
have to do that again for the Fallout 30th anniversary. Do like a
I was at the Good Springs one for the 25th.
oh nice.
Yeah. I
Oh,
was at
that's
that
where
one
the other one
too.
was. Yeah, because there's what? Boston, DC. Was there one in West Virginia?
DC,
Yeah, I think there's one in
yep,
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yeah, and
There's
then
4.
Good Springs. So 4.
Yeah.
hmm
I'm like, I'll go to DC one. That one sounds like the biggest one, and you know, it was amazing to go. Not the drive, but you know, getting to meet everyone.
Vostok is an 8-hour drive from me, and Dragon Con is 6 hours. I've always wanted to go to Comic Con.
I went to one in Boston a couple years back. It was neat.
DC was lit, but I'm biased. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
Well,
year I
DC's a
can
17-hour
actually tell people I'm
drive.
going
I'd
to
probably
Good Springs.
fly
It's a
next
little
time.
secret.
Actually, well, I'll just fly to DC, and then Shane can come pick us up.
Shane.
Well,
gonna go
now
look
that
at
I'm used to
Margie
flying,
Bain's
so
camp.
pretty easy.
New York Comic Con is great, but a bit chaotic, though not nearly as bad as San Diego. And both can be hard to getting tickets to, unfortunately. Shane, y'all can stay at my house. No.
I don't know if you've ever been to TwitchCon yet, but it's kind of a one and done type deal. I will say that.
Oh, where you go once and kind of never want to go again.
Yeah, pretty much. So I went to the one in Vegas, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool to check out, but paying $300 for the whole weekend,
Oof.
yeah, not really worth it.
Oh, it's a ticketed event, so Twitch charges you $300.
Yeah, for 3 days. It's $100 a day.
Jeez.
Well, that's what it was in Vegas. I don't know what it is in San Diego, but it's still not really worth it.
Fuck that. I'll go to a Fallout event.
Yeah, exactly. Much cheaper to go to a Fallout themed event than TwitchCon.
Oh, Verpire, I didn't even see you were in Discord. Hello. Welcome. This is a bungalow Toxic Valley bunker build. I'm still just annoyed that none of my cants get voted on.
Yeah, I don't know.
just
The whole
want
best build system is, I don't know, needs
Oh, and I forget
reworking or
that
something.
I forget you can't use vendors.
Nope.
Rip.
Wait, you can't use vendors in a best build?
No.
Nope.
I guess
You can use the
technically because
resources, but you can't use the vendor.
I guess technically because it's just
Oh.
like a clone of your camp, but it's not actually connected to your camp. Because they're
Yeah,
persistent, right? Whether you're on or not.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are still confused of how the best build system works. Like, do you have to be online? Do you have to be offline? You have to have this camp active or not active? And, you know, all this other stuff. It's like,
Bringing Dweller
I
with
don't
me. Who's going to try the raid when it's out? Me. I have refused to do the PTS. I'd rather wait
That's
until.
I already did it on the PTS. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Oh, what did you think? As far as fighting the giant snake boss.
Snake.
It was more complicated than I actually thought it was gonna be.
Oh, interesting.
So I got the
Well, they do
inside
say it's a
scoop
team
from one of
effort.
the. I got the inside scoop from one of the devs. So if you shoot the plates, it'll actually drop its head down, and any melee players can then clobber the head.
Ooh.
So there's a mechanic there. So if regular heavy people really just beat into the plates on it, it'll drop its head, and it's weak as far as its head goes to melee once it's down there. So you can really do some damage. Just take some coordination. I still haven't done the giant Goliath robot fight yet.
I've attempted them.
robots.
I might run a silo just for the hell of it because I've never actually done that event. I've only ever watched it. All right, I'm gonna go get a key card.
There's some interesting lore with that too, I will say.
Interesting. Interesting lore.
Interesting, as in Atlas is still a apparently continuing their research.
That's what I figured. Let me see. I think, do I still have key cards in my... Where are you? Nuclear key card. Gimme. Does anyone want to run a silo with me?
Sure.
Let's
Nope.
go
Now everybody's
to-
talking about lore in your chat. Yes, there is lore.
Lauren 76.
There we go. So,
Yeah, there was some
Never.
interesting lore with the Vault 63 and Atlas. I will say that. If you can find it, I'll be very curious to see what you find. But yeah, I think there's something big coming within the next couple of years.
Tom's all about the lore. I'm just saying. There's some. He's all about
Lore.
it's all
He's
about
probably like, I gotta get on 76 now. Look. But there's some terminals in Atlas and terminals in the like Vault 76, and there's one in the weather station down in Shenandoah too. That's very interesting.
Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna get 77 in Appalachia. Do, 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 do. Give me a moment. Thomas, how I discovered the Chat podcast. Yes.
Yes.
Do, 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 do. All right, let me think here. Let's run this silo. All right. Do, do, do.
Well, there's a mutate event in 3 minutes, by the way.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
I don't know who
Fast.
decided it was a good idea to redesign the date format on Windows 11, but I want them fucking fired.
I mean,
It looks fucking horrible.
I mean,
I'm still operating on Windows 10.
Laughs in Windows 10.
I wish I went. I'm thinking about going back to Windows 10.
My laptop would literally kill itself if I downgraded. Microsoft products do not like being downgraded.
Mom, my laptop just committed seppuku. Again? Got my biometric card. Let's scan this bitch.
Yeah, how about a
Yes,
nice
yes.
eviction notice? Come on, game.
Do-do-do. Biometric scanner. Wasteland Santa. Vaultec are all nice people. Vaultec employees are started out as lab rats and mutated into humans. That answers a lot of questions. Oh, God. Ow. Excuse me. Ow. Excuse me. Ow. Excuse me. Ow. Excuse me. It's fine. Santa's on fire. Biometric scan. Do, 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 do. Scan. Fuck off, laser turrets. Fuck off, Projectron. The Institute isn't a bunch of humans making AI cyborgs. It's actually the other way around.
I buy it.
I buy it.
Test your metal. Ooh.
It's a rough one when it's mutated.
It's regenerating robots. Fun times.
Oh, I need to... Hang on. Let's swap cards here.
Well, here's a debatable question for you. So, due to the TV show, what do you think is the canonical ending for Fallout 4?
I'm going with Robert House.
For Fallout 4?
Oh, I was half listening. Oh God, no, God, why can't I? What? All right, fuck it. Oh no,
Stupid.
I
Dirt.
I forgot my. Need my hazmat suit.
Don't worry, we'll get this event done by the time Ken gets that silo in.
Look, I don't need any sass, okay? I'm just a Santa who's trying to nuke the world. That's all.
Wow.
Really?
You know, like that picture I posted the other day, the real weapons of mass destruction are the friends we made along the way.
Milk. Oh, I guess I better put on my damn radiation suit. Where are you?
Ah, damn it.
Radiation suit. There it is.
Thinking regenerating robots.
I hate these turrets so much. I hate you, turret.
If you VATS the barrel, it kills them faster.
That's going to be a little difficult for him.
Well, that's why you. I mean, even melee rifle, whatever you use, if you use concentrated fire.
You can still do it.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Putting my regular.
I only use rank 1 in concentrated fire. You don't need all 3, really. Just enough to actually,
There we go.
like, choose a target.
Again with these fucking turrets.
They just want to be your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're gonna
They
get.
just want to give you some laser kisses.
They're gonna get a hug from my sandy claws.
Mm.
Hey, Sass. Nice to see ya. We're getting ready for our Thanksgiving, even though yours has been done for a while. I can actually turret control. Come on. Turn this shit off. Deactivate. Yay. Nice to see you.
Okay.
Get rid of these cores. Get rid of that Protectron. Do. Come on. Deactivate. Deactivated. Come on. Who's shooting me? You bastard. Hi, thank you for dropping in, Tom. It was nice to see you. I miss you, buddy. I hope you have a nice Thanksgiving.
I have this funny feeling that my Thanksgiving is probably going to end with one of us being drunk.
If you're doing it correctly, probably.
It's mostly my wife and her parents. Whenever they get together, they usually end up bringing up politics and.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of that this year. In a way, I'm glad that we're here in Texas and not home, so I don't have to listen to my family. Because there would be a lot of that. I just want to live my life, man.
Pretty much.
Yep.
SNL did years ago a fantastic sketch with the Adele song, where every time the Adele song plays, the family stops arguing and just starts singing.
See, that's why you bring your own vehicle to a family gathering, because then when people start talking about politics, you can just leave.
Yes.
They're coming to our place, so it's going to be interesting.
Well, good luck.
Yeah. Last time it happened, I think the police showed up.
Oh no, what?
Yeah, it gets that bad sometimes.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, boy.
I would not be able to. That's rough.
I usually have to play the referee, and then I have to get in the middle, and then.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes it turns into a slugfest, and then sometimes it just.
I'm sorry.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah. Thankfully, we don't have to do Christmas with.
Oh shit!
Hang on. Once this terminal, deactivate.
Dang it, wrong button.
All right, I deactivated the turrets at least.
Sorry, I haven't really been able to stream any lately.
You never have to apologize,
year or
right?
so.
You don't.
Well, the main reason I haven't been able to do it is because of my dad.
Is your dad okay?
I've been having. No, he's not. About 9 months ago, he developed bladder cancer,
Ah, Jesus.
and it was luckily we caught it like early stage and whatnot. But my dad's one of those people who's like really, really stubborn and stuck in his ways and refuses to change.
Yeah.
So the first part of it, they got a little bit of the cancer out, but they couldn't get it all out. So they started him on something called gemcitabine treatments. I don't know if you've ever heard of it
No.
or not. It's where they basically put a catheter inside the area down there, and what they do is they inject it into the bladder to try and treat the cancer.
Yeah.
He was on that for a while. It started to show progress, so they decided to move him on up to the next stage to have it done once every 3 months. Anyway, whenever they started doing that, they noticed that he's a smoker, and that's what caused it. And we tried to get him to quit, but he refuses to, and he just kept on smoking more and more and more and more and more and more and more. So about a month and a half ago, we had to take him in for another surgery. And I guess the way I could describe it, the first time they took the tumor out, it was the size of the end of your pinky.
Oh, shit.
This time, it was the size of the end of a thumb. So he's basically went from stage 1 to possibly around stage 3, and it's burrowed in further into his muscle, so they have to do a PET scan and then figure out what to do next.
That's terrible. I'm sorry. Fucking cancer.
Yep, it sucks. But I've been taking care of him most of the time. It's not just with cancer, but I also have to do his meals and all the other stuff because he's not able to take care of himself.
I've been through that, and I feel for you. It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you take care of you. We had my grandmother staying with me for a little bit, and that was tough. And it's also tough for them. It's loss of dignity and.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not happy about the whole changes and the adult. He has to kind of be in a diaper now and all that. And he's really upset about it, and he thinks that he's a burden to everybody because everybody has to help him and whatnot. But we keep on trying to explain to him that he's not. But it doesn't matter.
It's hard.
He's got.
Especially if you're a proud man. Really a proud.
Oh yeah.
Proud man, proud woman, proud anybody. It's my grandmother was like that. She was very independent and always had been through her whole life. So it took a toll on her as she was dealing with dementia progressing at different stages. It was tough.
Yeah, my wife's dad has his father died of a rare form of dementia called Pick's disease, where the brain itself actually shrinks in upon itself. And he was diagnosed with Parkinson's about, I want to say, 6 years ago. So yeah, the memory thing it sucks. Dementia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, all of it sucks.
Initiate launch prep. Here we go.
Then I went to the doctor not too long ago, and they're basically forcing me into therapy.
That's what I meant by make sure you're taking care of you.
Yeah, it's not one of those things I can actually turn down because they said if I don't go, then I'll basically be committed. So I have to go.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
It's been a rough couple of years. It's been a rough year or two.
All my love to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't used to drink a lot, and now I've actually started drinking more, which is not good. The whole family's been in alcohol. The whole family, we have a family of alcoholics, basically.
Do not go down that road.
I'm trying to keep it strictly on special occasions and whenever I get too stressed out that I need something to bring me back down until I actually get through the therapy to where I can get on something that's actually more,
This is also a tough time of year. The holidays are hard on people. You got family dynamics, you got all your stuff that you're juggling with, and in a way it's harder if the time of year is about being joyful and all of that, and you are really struggling with a lot of things that you're just trying to get through the day. So it almost puts extra pressure on you to try and be happy. That's tough.
Used to just avoid the holidays mostly because my granddad died around in December, and my grandma died in. My grandma died in December, and my granddad died around New Year's. So this time of the year is just kind of sucks for me.
It won't always.
No, it won't always.
Things do get better. Something that always helps is to channel a lot of the ways that you feel powerless about stuff going on with your dad, to channel that into something positive. So you turn that negative emotion into something, whether it's
Yeah,
a hobby or something you create, or that's why I started podcasting.
Yeah, I've been working on. I got a this nifty little thing. Recently, I decided to break down and buy this thing called VoiceMod on the computer, and I've been making doing small voices for small video games.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's not anything like
no,
big.
but
I'm
that's
not getting paid for it or anything. It's just like
it doesn't
something to try and help out to get them going.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's a starting point, and it's a good form of creative therapy.
Mm-hmm. That's what my wife says.
Yeah, that stuff is so important. Delta 9 gummies have gotten me through a lot. I mean, that's also yes.
Mm-hmm.
We all start somewhere. 100% Warpath, yeah.
My daughter uses those quite a bit.
They do help people. I'm really excited about fighting these giant robots that I've never done before. I don't even know.
Are you talking about the three big? Are you talking about the three big gigantic ones?
Yeah,
From Goliath.
I haven't done that event yet.
I've done it quite a few times. We did it on the Xbox when it first came out. Looked like did it like back to back to back. So we did like 9 of them
Nice.
all together. It was really fun, and I didn't have to reload, thankfully, because I was rocking a quad minigun,
Nice,
a
nice.
quad explosive minigun, and it basically anything with quad and explosives basically just annihilates them. Also, if anybody has the cremator, it'll drop them as well. It'll drop them really quickly as well.
The cremator, okay.
It can be a challenge for melee, though.
Tech, don't you have a
Yes.
cremator?
I do. I'm swapping to that character.
Yay! Tech's like, yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah.
The kaiju that saved Christmas. Here we go. Insert card.
Insert card.
Does anyone have this week's code?
What silo?
Alpha. Right? Is that where I am? Yeah, site alpha. Yep.
371.
Frick is
Oh, come on, stupid thing. There we go.
stupid
Let's
headset.
go. 371
487.
487
79.
79. Yay. And then I just target
Anywhere in the Skyline.
anywhere at all.
Yep.
All right, well, let's do Dark.
Try not to nuke my camp.
I'll do.
Oh, wait, no, it doesn't matter. in
I'll do
Skyline,
Dark
actually.
Hollow Manor.
Oh my god. Why are you
nuking Dark Hollow Manor?
It knows what it did.
Spite.
I'm scared to know now.
It knows what it did. So then, do we just go to the weather station, Tech?
Yep.
Okay, fast traveling. Let's go. Why do you nuke me? Do you live at Dark Hollow Manor? Screw you, Hugo. Hugo. Yeah, Hugo sucks.
I was really hoping to see a Hugo cosplay at the event.
That would be really interesting, especially if you did it at night with like UV paint or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Doesn't actually have a drop zone. It breaks up in the
Just
sky.
want to watch the world burn.
I don't want to set the world
World on fire.
on immolation.
Yeah. I think I'm with my friend Solomon. They need to bring back "Kiss to Build a Dream On" from 2.
Oh, that's a good song. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, has that not been in the game since 2?
I don't believe so.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Robot.
You know, I always just assumed it was in
Hey,
the games
Solomon.
because
How
it
are
was
you,
in that Minecraft mashup pack.
Happy Thanksgiving Eid.
Right. Yeah, I remember that pack. I have that. Well, golly gee whiz, what we got here?
It is really dark in this room. What the hell?
I'm
The
gonna
beauty
stand
of
over
a
here
vault
and I'm gonna
with a
watch the
Pip-Boy
new
flashlight.
break up or not break up or whatever it does.
It's like an airburst, I think.
I think it just flashbangs you here.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, that's Solomon.
Maybe was the best song. It's only an intro of Fallout 2, criminally underused. Yeah, that is a really great song. A kiss to build a dream on. Gonna fight
There are a
some
lot of songs they gotta bring back.
gigantic Johnny Robots.
I'm
Techno
still
remix.
upset they didn't get Dolly Parton for 76.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
that would have been
I would have
amazing.
loved to have had Dolly.
Feels empty. There's so many there's some songs from Fallout 4 that I remember noticing weren't in 76, and I was like, the radio just feels barren now.
In
I miss
Fallout
my
4.
old-
They need to add more
update
songs. It's been the
Yeah.
same song.
They need to
since
update it, and they need
Winter.
to update the host because she's been like 23 for the last like 3 years.
She's also been like discussing like the same events over and over again. I need her to like pull a Three Dogs, talk about recent events, give us something. Like, I don't know, during Invaders from Beyond, have her make some comments about some really weird activity that's been going on around the area. Be like, oh yeah, my Brahmin are missing. I don't know why.
What exactly do we do?
Nice.
Unlock door?
You gotta wait for the door to open.
Are you guys at the door part of the bunker?
Yes.
For like this,
There's a bunker?
yes,
Okay, it's meant for
the
you.
underground section.
Oh. Wait, what happened to my Santa beard and hat? I am
Didn't you put a hazmat suit on?
I am disrobed. Oh, that's right. I am disrobed. Okay, there we go. Now I am back in my proper attire.
I don't know what's up with my game, but name tags aren't showing up.
Oh yeah, same here.
Jesse!
Yeah, I've had that since the update.
Okay.
I miss you, Jesse.
The lighting's
Happy
also
Thanksgiving
really
Eve.
dark in this building.
Honestly, gonna be honest, I kind of like it without the name tags because I feel like it makes it feel a little bit tad more immersive.
It's a me, Jesse, in chat right now is our very own Susie the Ghoul.
Ooh,
We love you. Although Tiffany, we were talking about Tiffany last week, and that's one of my favorite characters to write because she's just such a spaz. I also purposely write that character to get Jess to break while recording.
Nice.
now that's just evil.
It is. Sometimes she'll get to, God damn it, Kenny.
How could you do this to me?
You will
It's
not hear me
always
break. I've heard you break, dear. You left some outtakes in there. I heard it.
only somebody who has braked will say they haven't.
No, don't edit it out. That makes my day. I love making you break.
Outtakes are like the best part of it because it's like instead of just having all this serious mumbo jumbo, then you have some little funny parts where you hear people like say some silly stuff.
Dr. Mark is great because he doesn't take anything out. So like periodically he'll just start swearing at himself. So it's very surreal to be sitting there. Like, God damn it! What the fuck, Mark? He's like, get it together.
My favorite part of outtakes is when you just hear like the people just talking to themselves, being like, "Fuck, gotta do that again."
Just no more singing. I'm sorry, but little Susie loves to do the singing. All right, what are we?
You can take out singing. Singing
crap.
is what makes the world go
There
round.
are giant robots, and ooh,
Maybe they want a hug. Don't judge them.
ooh, this thing is pretty pissed off. Is there a lore behind why these robots are here that I missed?
Yes.
There probably is.
Oh my gosh, you're
That's my
doing
chest piece,
neurological warfare.
Yes, for the first time. Oh no.
Okay, so there may be a little bit of information you've missed out on, but like
To be fair, I'm
A
also
little
still
bit.
completing like. Oh no, my
the quest line.
Yeah, I'm still completing that.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
My weapon broke.
The robots are like a defensive system to defend the weather station.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, it's that the nuke basically set off like the station's defense systems.
I got that from the
That's
message I
also-
was just recording, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the robots have been dispatched to like defend the weather station, and of course, we're kind of intruding, and we're not exactly on the records, so we're a little bit in trouble.
So we're like, yeah, you're not supposed to be up there. But as long as she
Yeah,
gets
we're not-
usually after 5 or 6 tries. Does she, Kenny? Does she? Your throat says otherwise.
Oh god, I turned around, there's one stomping on me.
Jessica,
know.
we miss you. I would love to play with you again sometime. I got the next 4 days off, Jess, and if you have some time, I'd love to play with you. I miss you.
Well, I doubt it would ever happen. I feel like if Bethesda was smart enough and they made a cross-platform Fallout game, infinite money glitch.
Oh, there's so much going on right now. What is this fucking laser? What's happening?
Oh, it calls down lightning strikes.
Say what?
Kind of how like an Invaders from Beyond when like the little like orbital strikes from the spaceship happen.
Fuck this robot's crotch in particular.
The Goliaths have the ability to like reach their hand up into the sky, and they can literally harness the like lightning storm and call down lightning strikes. It's very cool.
There's a homeless man in my hometown who used to do that.
What hometown did you live in?
We had some wrong side of the tracks.
Joyous.
He was he was a colorful character.
I believe you. What if he was Thor and we just didn't believe him?
These 3 Registeel from Pokemon can be a bit tough. My mom and dad, aka my sister, have upgraded my potato and will be arriving on Friday. You shut the fuck up! Yes. All right, we're gonna when your computer
Wait, I
is
can
set up.
actually throw nades at Susie now?
Oh no,
Jess?
Tech wants to throw grenades at you, dear. Yes, I'm so excited too. I
Why am I
miss you,
sounding
and
super
I
over
can't
encumbered?
wait
What's happened?
to play with you again. Jess says hi, Deck.
Hi.
Hi. Storm Goliath Nona. There's a command for that, Jess. If you do !tech. Oh no, it broke my Deathclaw again.
Nuggets. God damn it! I broke the goddamn wheel.
There you go.
I tried.
Everyone say hi,
I
Dad.
did.
I'm gonna scratch your anus. In particular.
I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm just gonna pretend that sentence was not said.
Dr. Wheelo looking ass.
Lurk. That is a literal dump truck of an ass.
Why are you smacking its ass?
Look. It's Thanksgiving.
In front of me.
Earl has a nicer ass.
Saw Mothman got jealous, started doing
You
squats.
gotta wrap that cake in aluminum foil.
They had to reinforce the ass.
Oh no, Fisto! This is how Fisto was created.
Yep.
This is Fisto's parents. Like family. This is Fisto's family.
That's certainly a lot of cake. It is a lot of cake. Time to frost the cake.
God,
The cake-
That's why they're called Storm Goliath, because they clap.
Yay!
Sorry.
Oh no! Yay!
Can you imagine, like, in lore going back
Oh,
and
it's
being
gonna
like,
blow.
oh, what did you guys do? I smacked a giant robot in its butt. What? What did you do? You did what?
Wait, why am I only wearing some part of my clothes? Where's the rest of my clothes? I'm just running around in my underwear.
That's a
with,
great question.
Like,
See, I just wasn't questioning it.
apparently,
I was going to judge.
my nice outfit went to whatever this is. I'm not wearing shoes.
You are
I've got this is
your undies fully exposed. Okay.
like
Fashion sense, you
this
know?
is like a Vegas.
Go you.
This is Vegas Santa.
Oh no.
Where's my was it my Mountain Scout uniform? Is that the one that no, that wasn't it. I forgot what outfit went with this. Merc outfit? No, it wasn't that. Although that kind of works. No, I don't like
The primary reason I'm excited for the next season is that Minerva's stuff will all reset, so I can finally like wait for stuff. The issue is that I'll probably have to wait for like 2 months to get the actual items I want.
Yeah, I know. Can you have been the Nuka Shine eggnog? I'm 70% aluminum with specially reinforced ass. Hang on. We allow that kind of nonsense on here. Just your armor, no underwear.
The armor stays on.
The armor stays on. That was a lot of fun. Where the hell's the exit?
That's a little bit of a doozy to find.
Oh, here it is.
Big door.
Big door.
Nope. That's not it.
That's what that's it.
You led me astray.
It's a big door, Ken.
Où est la door?
Where art thou, Ledor?
Où est la door?
Why are there so many real fake doors?
No, right?
None of these doors are real doors.
It's a mind game. You're never leaving.
Well, I dropped in to say hi. Time to go home with you.
Trap.
I love you, Jess, and I miss you. And I can't. I'm so glad you got a
wound demon.
computer. We'll be able to play again. Yay! That was fun. Now I'm gonna go back to my camp and offload a whole lot of this junk.
Yeah.
Stuck in the Gladiator Dome forever.
forced to entertain them.
Oh god.
Always the robot fodder. Do, 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 do. Oh, I forgot that I don't have any crafting stuff at my camp, so I need to go down the road a piece.
Oh, I appear to be losing connection to the server.
Oh,
Ruh-roh.
Jiminy Christmas.
Did the server crap out?
Is that happening for other people?
No, but if it did for you, it may for us.
It's probably just more my Alaska internet.
Oh no.
I've dealt with that.
Let's get rid of that. I don't need a bloodied golf club.
But what if you head to the White Springs?
That's true.
Don't want to be unprepared. You can never be unprepared in these worlds.
Elder's Mark. It's an interesting looking contraption. Alaskanet strikes again. Oh no.
Yeah, Solomon's been dealing with my Alaska internet for like nigh on a decade at this point.
No.
It's because of everything going on in Anchorage, okay?
Mm-hmm.
To be
It's
fair.
been difficult.
To be fair. Alright, I gotta catch up on challenges here. Kill a feral ghoul. That should be easy to do. Kill a mole rat and kill blood eagles. Oh, I do love killing blood eagles, so let's go do that.
Who doesn't love killing blood eagles?
Who does not like killing the blood eagles?
Ash Heap's the best. A lot of blood eagle camps close by.
They are. Do, 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 do. I'm quite excited for my 4-day weekend. I got some writing to do.
Woohoo! It's weird when I hear my friends from the States say that they've got Thanksgiving coming up because here in Canada, our harvest ends sooner, so we have Thanksgiving like a month earlier than you guys.
That you do.
So it's really weird when I hear people go, "Oh, we're having Thanksgiving," and I'm like, "What do you mean? Why are you doing it now?
Why are you lying to me?
Why are you behind?"
You know what I'm going to miss? I don't think they even have them here. I am going to, because we had them in New Hampshire, I'm going to miss my Canadian meat pie for Christmas.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh man, those were good.
Yes, the tortilla.
Hey, so you're in Texas now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, have you been to Rudy's yet?
No. What is that?
You should. It's a barbecue place.
Oh, although, it just reminded me, I did actually find a really incredible poutine in outside Dallas.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Like a real proper
okay.
poutine. We're talking
Okay, you
like
got me
the
attention.
authentic beef gravy. We're talking the cheese curds and all.
All right.
Yeah, so I was
because
overjoyed.
There's
Now,
like a poutine place every 20 minutes here.
like when we
Yeah, in a
first
different direction.
when I first came here back in April or May, whenever I came down to look at houses, I had proper barbecue for the first time. And I went to the Hard 8, which I highly recommend. That was delicious.
Yeah, I lived in Texas through high school, and like the main thing I miss is the food.
There's a ton. Like we lived in Western New Hampshire, and our choices were bad Chinese or bad pizza. And when we moved here, there's everything you could imagine.
It for sure. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like I had pho for the
Place
first
of
time.
food is a place I will
in,
live.
Like months. I've been
Yeah,
having it
like-
4 months.
Ooh,
I love it.
yeah.
There's this one smoked barbecue place, but it's like it's a 4-hour drive north of me. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Oh gosh.
It's the best smoked barbecue I've ever had. Like the brisket is literally like melting in your hands. It is amazing. best food ever. It's like built into an old train station from the 40s
Oh,
that they
that's
turned into a smoked house. It is
Oh,
the
that's awesome.
best.
A lot of Mexican restaurants here in McMinnville. Yeah, I
Mhm.
love Mexican too. That's the other thing that I've been really
Oh,
spoiled
no,
on
you-
here.
Yeah, I when I lived there, I was in San Antonio, and
I love
it's
it.
just so much Mexican food. So good.
And I realized that there's actually two kinds. You can have like proper authentic Mexican here, and then you can have
Mhm.
Tex-Mex Mexican.
Tex-Mex. Yeah, but you want like the proper authentic, like, ooh, it's so good. It's like the main thing I miss.
Yeah, I fell in love with brisket after having that for the first time.
Hmm.
I also had no
Brisket's great.
idea what to order. So at the Hard
Oh.
Eight, you walk into the pit and you order right from the pit. And it's hot as hell in there while you're standing in line, but I didn't really know what to ask for. And someone in line said, yeah, you should get the brisket. So I got brisket, but he's like, well, how much do you want? And I said, I don't know, a pound, without realizing
Oh God.
a pound of brisket is literally, he took like a cafeteria tray of meat and handed it to me.
Oh my!
Yeah, so that was,
Yeah, that's how those places be do.
so I, yeah,
Mistakes were made, but you were not.
I made a mistake. I ate as much as I could and then brought home the rest, but it was
Oh my god!
exceptional. So good.
There are
Yeah.
so many good ways to make brisket. Some of them sound
Mhm.
insane, but when you do them, the best outcome. I saw one dude who encased a thing of brisket in butter, and then he
Oh.
marinated it, and the brisket had the sweetest flavor, and it like just fell apart. It was amazing.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah, the
I'd love to
brisket at
give
the
me a
Hard
heart
Eight,
attack.
I couldn't like. You need a spoon because that's how like tender it was.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it
no.
just
Ooh.
fell apart.
That's the best kind.
Yeah. I must have gotten the meat sweats. I did, in fact, get the meat sweats. Let me tell you. They also had a really good apple crumble, and the food there was really good.
Nice.
And that's not even ranked as one of the best barbecue places. It was just the first place I've ever been to. I guess there's other places, but
Yeah,
other
no, it's stiff
places,
competition.
other places have weird like rules, or like they're only open during certain hours, and they only allow so many people, and I don't know.
Huh.
It's like a whole thing.
Funky.
That's pretty normal. Have you been to Buc-ee's yet?
Yes, a few times.
You have.
I
Okay.
love Buc-ee's.
It's weird, right? Like, it's hard to explain to people who haven't been. It's an experience.
It is. Yeah, it's as hard to describe to people as like Meow Wolf is.
Hmm.
It's
Like, it's not just like a big gas station.
No.
That's not doing it justice.
No. I do have to say their turkey sandwiches are to die for.
Mm-hmm. Random fun fact that I learned from a dev: the Red Rocket Mega Stop is based on Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Emil,
Yeah, I learned
Emil
that from
Pagliarulo
Steve
confirmed
Masciolo
that.
a
Yeah,
while
yeah.
back. Oh, did Emil say it as well? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like crazy.
That is awesome. I gotta say, there's sometimes I kind of feel bad for some of the devs because they'll make a lot of really cool locations and then they just like never get visited. Like,
I know.
man, I've gone to the Red Rocket Mega Stop. That place is awesome. I wish it got more attention.
Mm-hmm.
It needs like something to happen there because there's lots of really a space that I loved that is really exceptionally well done that nobody really goes to, forgets, and then barely does the event. God, what the hell's the name of the event? And I'm spacing on the name.
What region is it in?
God, what the hell's the name of Arctos? There we go.
Oh,
What
yeah.
is that event called?
Yeah, like
why am I?
Project Fair.
Crap! Why am I
Project
drawing a
Paradise,
blank
yeah.
on this?
Flavor Flav, is that what it's called?
Project Paradise.
Project Paradise.
I was
there.
close.
It is.
Yeah, Flavor
Project Flavor Flav.
Flavor
Flavor
Flav.
Flav, Project Paradise, whatever. It was close.
You know, they're close.
Flavor
They're
Flav
similar.
opened a restaurant and called it Flavor Flav's House of Flavor.
Honestly, it'd be
I like
cool
how
if
on
they
brand
took
that is.
some. It'd be cool if they took some of the like least. It's also kind of sucks because like, Project Paradise, nobody does it. Like, no one touches the event.
I do it because I actually like the event. And
Yeah, I like the event,
like-
but it's like every time I
I
go,
like
I'm
the
the only
space.
person there.
I know it's kind of sad that nobody does it because that space is beautifully laid out and interesting and
The interior with all the lush greenery, like it's
so good.
amazing. It's great.
In like a big cave. It's so cool looking.
yeah, Sass had a good
I think
point.
the reason
The problem
I
is
think the
it's
reason-
it's a long event. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's a long event. People get bored.
Yeah.
It's also just like it's so kind of out of the way of like where people tend to be. And it's like the rewards aren't really things people care about. So a lot of the time people just kind of brush it off.
But yeah, no,
Project
Arctos is definitely ripe
Paradise.
for like future development.
Can you imagine like if they made like okay, it would suck if they got rid of the event, but it's like nobody does it sadly. But like populate that place with a bunch of like Arctos scientists and like do a little quest of like them trying to like work on their old work, like something like that. Like take some of the least used and visited 76 locations and make something out of it. Like grow on it so that the world feels more populated, so that there's less of those pockets of just emptiness where nobody is going.
When was the last time you went up in the top of the world?
No, honestly, it's like the only time you're up there is to do Rose's quest, and then once you're done that, you never go up there.
But that
Unless you're,
location's
like,
so sick.
right. Like, no one goes up there unless it's to kill Scorched and get aluminum from, like, the skiing poles, or just to, like, hit the train station. That is, like, the only time people go up there. Top of the World has some of, like, the best, like, possibilities due to its environment.
Yeah,
I mean-
that upper area is great. There are
mall.
also some events that they've retired that I kind of miss. I did actually like the Civil War reenactment event.
Same.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was such a fun event.
It was
I
very
hate they got
unique.
rid of that.
Yeah, that was kind of a bummer.
It would be really funny if they made that place populated by people who don't know what the Civil War was, so they're just like, "Oh, I found
my
this
God.
cool gray cap." I don't know. And there's like just like they don't understand like the history
Context.
of it, and you
If
have to
not for the
explain
fact
to
that this
them.
is only like a little over a quarter century since the world ended, that's the only thing. We're not at the point in the
true.
future where
We're
people
not at
are
that
like,
point yet. Yeah,
where you have
where
Wes
people
Johnson
don't know
like,
about
yeah,
the old world.
baseball. You know, you beat people to
Exactly,
death with
yeah.
baseball bats and
Or
you
like Abraham
shit in a bag.
Washington. Like,
You're like, oh, okay.
It would be cool though if you actually, or like, imagine if you had just like a sub faction of people who just used the muskets and dressed in the old Civil War uniforms. That would be funny. That would be cool.
There's
And like,
a concept that I have for a pirate faction on the sea as part of the Fallout Ocean Song story once I finally get to that, and I'm really excited about it.
call the faction like the Founding Fathers or something. And it's like they're all about like upholding like the freedom of all people and like something like that, where it's like they stick to like they basically treat like the US Constitution as like
Holy
the
scripture.
rules of life, basically. That would be such a fun faction to just deal with, and they're just set up by the fort, and like that's their little area. Because I'm like, that's the one thing I want to see more of 76. Is like, you know, we've got the Responders, we've got the Brotherhood, we've got the Settlers, the Raiders, the Enclave, we got all these chumps. I want to see like
faction.
more. I want to see like, because like realistically, more people are gonna like go to the region. Different people are gonna have different beliefs and backgrounds and like try and make their own little mark on the world. Like, you want to see the world grow.
A whole new world.
Oh, man. Honestly, it'd be cool if the Red Rocket Megastop became like a settlement of sorts. Like
That
if
would
it
be
was just
cool.
a bunch of Red Rocket fanatics.
That actually is a perfect layout for a major settlement.
Yeah, because it's like you've got like
Yeah.
major roads leading to it. It's a massive landmark.
It's a massive landmark on a major route. Like that's a major thoroughfare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like that route connects the Savage Divide to the Mire. Like
Yeah.
that would be a great center point. Also, like there's not really much in that little nook of the map.
There's
No, not really. Yeah.
It's like besides like the vault to the north, that's kind of it.
All right, I'm gonna go back to killing.
Like,
I
these-
want to know what the hell the Myers Eye is and what they're going to do with it.
The what? The what?
a swada.
The Myers Eye up there.
Right.
Yeah, that was. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with because there's an awful.
There's
like the rise of the cultists has been really interesting. Like cultists have pretty
Yes.
much taken over Appalachia.
Oh yeah, the cultists are everywhere, especially some of the least populated areas like the Mire. Honestly, I feel like the Mire is a very barren area just because there's like no major presence of like any of the factions. I would love to see where
Yeah.
that went. Hell, bring back a fragments of the Free States or something.
Yeah.
I feel like it.
Because they're like.
I just
them-
want to see the interloper wake up and then
Yeah.
just
Oh
Like,
yeah.
kill
Mine.
us all with Lovecraftian horror.
That's how Fallout 76 ends before it goes offline. We get the next Fallout game. Lovecraftian horror, the world ends. We use the nukes and we wipe everyone out as a safety precaution.
God damn it, no!
Oh man.
All right, let me.
Yeah.
We're still killing. How many more we gotta kill here? We gotta kill 7 more. So 7 more of these fellas, and we're done. Let's go to the bounty.
Yeah, like that's the thing, honestly, is I'm like, I would love to see Appalachia progressively get more populated. Like, with Eviction Notice, they added a settler settlement there. Yeah, sure, it's wiped out, but it's like knowing that
It's
they are
something.
trying to populate other areas feels like the region's growing.
Mhm.
I'm like, that's nice. I like that. It's so that I'm not going to the same location going, well, there's still Blood Eagles here. All right. I'm like, man, I love seeing it when like the world feels like it's changing.
Progressing.
Yeah. Because then
Well, I
it feels like
remember-
you're living there.
Wastelanders was like when that hit, like it was like crazy, and immediately like Blue Ridge became like my favorite
Oh, I love it.
faction by virtue of like I remember playing in the beta and finding Big Ben Tunnel being and
Yeah.
just like talking to my friends like so if someone were to secure this, they would like own the region. Like it's such
Oh.
an important thoroughfare.
We're
And then Wastelanders comes out and Blue Ridge has it. It's like, look, they did the thing I said they should do.
They did it.
we're gonna be doing.
They're now my favorite.
We're gonna be doing some interesting stuff with Blue Ridge for the season finale because of that.
Honestly, I feel like areas like I feel like there should be something around Morgantown. Like not literally Morgantown itself. I mean like just something around there. Maybe a checkpoint, a small settlement. Because I'm like, there's not a lot really. Morgantown is a massive like should I use the word choke point? But just like in the region, Morgantown is massive. How has not a single faction gone, that is a nice place to be set up near. There's a lot of resources in the area, a lot of stuff you can salvage. Why not?
Well,
Wow, we're
speaking
gonna
of
kill
like
feral ghouls.
places that make sense for like some faction or another set up, Wavy Willards is like fully like walled in. That's a fort.
Yeah, that's
You
another
know.
really prime location.
That
I
I've
want
always
this
kind of
to
looked at that, and
be-
I've had this thought in my head of like, some group moving into Wavy Willards, and then they start worshiping the crocodile.
Oh, that'd be funny.
We must raise the Crocolosis.
The Great Croc One.
The great Crocolosis.
Exactly.
I would love to see them do some kind of holiday themed event in Watoga, like a Christmas event. Because
That
that
would be-
makes perfect sense. As the robots would automatically put up Christmas decorations.
You're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
That would be awesome. And like to have like because we have the Santa Collectron, have an actual like Protectron programmed thinking it's Santa. Be like, greetings, citizen. Help me deliver these gifts to the porch of every building. and you like go around
Yeah.
and you like put gifts
Mhm.
around everywhere. Oh, that'd be so fun.
I'm sad that they
Or,
could
like-
not figure out how to make Mischief Night work yet. Like I was all excited
What
that
was
they
that?
brought that back in PTS.
Yeah.
And had to quickly retire it.
What was Mischief Night again? I don't think I've heard of that much.
Mischief Night was originally at
Oh.
the White Spring, and it was a fun event where you basically trash the White Spring Resort.
Oh
it's,
my
it's
gosh.
based on Devil's Night, basically. So you create some mischief, and then it
Okay.
ends in front of the main entrance. It ended
Alright.
up creating a lot of problems with the server because there's just a lot of chain explosions and just a lot going on in that
Yeah.
area. So
I think that was just 7A6 at the time too.
yeah, so they
7A6 was not very polished back then.
No, it was even less. It was very much not optimized or anything. So they brought the event temporarily back in PTS. I did it. This was just before QuakeCon, and they ended up retiring it again until they could fix it. But they moved the location.
It was only up for a few hours too, right?
Yeah, I was able to do it just in that brief period. They moved it way down to where the president's was that Rapidan?
Yeah,
Where was that?
Rapidan
Yeah,
Camp.
Rapidan.
Yeah, so they moved it to Rapidan Camp. So you start up the hill, and then you end up trashing Rapidan Camp instead of the White Spring.
See, it's a shame
Yeah, I never got to try it.
that they didn't really weren't able to fully implement it because there are like the notes and stuff around Rapidan talking about the upcoming Halloween celebrations, and it was
Yes.
all like telegraphed, and then they weren't able to actually pull it off, and that's a shame.
I guess they ran into some technical issues with it, from what I
Yeah,
understand.
and that's understandable. It's
Because we were
things
supposed
happen.
to talk about it at QuakeCon, but at the last minute they had me pull it out of my notes because they were
Oh,
pulled
really?
from PTS. Yeah.
Mm. That's a shame, but it's understandable. Things happen. You can't expect it.
Gigantic robot.
Kill mutated enemies, eat vegetables, craft ballistic ammo. How's everyone doing with their scoreboard?
Uh,
I gave up.
130.
Whoever's talking, we're only getting every other word. Who's that? Oh, Verpire. I think it was your mic cutting out there. That's what it was. Hey, Theron, how are ya? I remember. Rank 198.
Balls.
Finished the scoreboard weeks ago, so I'd have time to cram making things for Good Springs. Yeah, I'm...
oh, nice.
Where am I at? I think I got to level... Yeah. Oh,
Is that any better?
So I got some... Yeah, there we go. I can hear you.
There's this stupid setting on Xbox that's called mic monitoring.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm on that. No, I got my... Let's see, I got up to 130.
Nice. I've got 25 tickets. I don't know what else I'm going to buy, if anything.
I'm on the scoreboard. I'm like rank 72, but that's honestly just because I wanted to get the Blue Ridge paint for the BOS Recon.
Yeah.
Not really.
Hey, Luke.
I'm like. Also, on the prior comment about Wavy Willards, something I always thought would be cool, just because I feel like it's an interesting little thing. Bring back, or like either bring back or add a second Raider gang, and like do a plot line of like some conflict, because that was a major thing you always read about, was like the disagreements and the conflict between all the gangs.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I thought about to add a really messed up thing. 'cause
I'm
in
joining a
lore-
caravan if anyone wants to. I've never done that either.
Ooh, the caravans are nice. Some good rewards you can get in that. In lore, the Gourmands just vanished. Nobody knows what happened to them. Like, what if the Gourmands showed up around, like, because technically they were, like, around those regions. And, like, you
Didn't,
have some stuff.
I think there was only one left in the end, and he became a Wendigo.
No. The leader of the Gourmands started eating his own members, so the entire gang exiled him. Because that's why he became a Wendigo.
But okay.
Okay, let's see.
It's
So
been
like,
so long since I've done that quest, I don't quite remember.
nah, it's all right. Yeah, and it's like the gang like is on record from the other raider gangs of them just being like, yeah, the gourmands are gone. We don't know what happened to them. They're just not in their like area anymore. I'm like, it'd be really interesting because like realistically, I feel like the gourmands, being a cannibal group, would probably be like, hey, everybody's turning into scorched. We don't really want to eat anything now if we're just going to turn into scorched, so
They
we're going
dip.
to leave. Yeah,
Mhm.
dip. And then like when of course the news breaks out of, oh yeah, there's kind of an inoculation, everybody's safe now, they'd be like, oh joy, you know.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, don't mind if I do. And then you could do a little quest line of like with like Meg, who like despises the gourmands because Meg was around pre-vault reclamation day. Like she tried to join the cutthroats, but she wasn't ruthless enough, so she didn't make it. So like realistically, she would have something to say about them.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a little bit of nice like banter. I feel like honestly the Raiders don't get enough going on with them.
You know, it's a little bit of interesting concept for 76.
Mhm.
So the Liberators, the reason that they have blades at the base is because originally they were going to be able to cut people's heads off.
Jeez. Oh god.
Ooh.
I think
yeah.
I see where this is going.
Yeah, and then basically shove themselves into the next and pilot a body.
Ooh.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, that would have been so
Yep,
cool!
I didn't know
Right?
that was
So
going.
cool.
God, that would have been so awesome.
Yeah, Nate Perkypile was talking about that, so I thought that was kind of a cool thing. Another early concept was you'd be able to, because the focus was PvP, one of the
Mhm.
perks that you could have where it was a little bit Dishonored-like, where you could use Psyker power to project yourself into a creature
Interesting.
and use it to spy on
Whoa.
people to get
Oh, that's
like the lay of the
crazy.
land before you'd attack.
Or you know, it'd be cool if it, okay, maybe not like controlling something. What if you could like get an iBot that you could like remotely control or
Oh
something?
crap. Oh no, my weapon broke again. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no. Step back. Step back. Step
Like
back.
that'd be so cool. Imagine like being able to like get a little iBot and you like pilot it around and you can spy on people. Like get a bit of information. There's a lot of stuff I kind of miss. Honestly, it's a shame that like
Oh,
70.
weapon.
Of course, like with all the legendaries, PvP in 76 is a disaster. Like it's hell if you don't have anything good.
Oh, it's very
Kind of sad. It's like, man, I remember seeing that in the trailers and being like, oh man, I'm gonna like end up facing off against like other survivors. This is gonna be crazy. And then it's like I get murked by a dude with like
And I'm glad that
a legendary.
it did not end up.
No, yeah, because I'm like, there were a lot of people who just would kind of kill you for the sake of it. And I'm like, man, it just kind of ruined the fun of it. Because I'd be like, oh, cool, someone else. And then I'd die.
Grandma Dolce said, yeah, liberate you from your brain.
Yeah.
Oh, off further.
Oh, we're going apparently randomly up the hill.
This cow is very nimble.
This cow is apparently a goat with goat-like tendencies. Just
I
certain.
decided to when she's at work today. She said everybody was going around and saying Happy Thanksgiving, and all that other stuff. She decides to pop up and say Happy Genocide Day.
Oh, well, that
Jiminy
wouldn't
Christmas.
be incorrect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Golly gee.
that's what she. They had to have a talk with her.
Ah.
She was telling me that on the phone. She's on her way home.
My favorite bit of nerdy history is how incredibly stupid and incapable the Pilgrims were.
Mm.
That's my
Mhm.
favorite bit of history.
Yeah, they were a special little bunch.
They were.
Man, I always get turned around in this place.
One little bit of writing that I always felt like kind of bummed me about because I feel like they kind of scraped over it was
Hey,
like
Panther Girl.
was like when Romani's Brotherhood showed up, they kind of brush over the issue of the Scorch technically like existing. Like they're just kind of like, oh yeah, you know, the prior chapter got wiped out.
There's a lot of things that kind of bother me. I mean, again, this is an online game, so there are limitations in terms of what you can do story-wise. But
of course.
that we address it in the podcast, like the fact that there's a giant supercomputer and a covert military government, just kind of like at
Chilling
the White
out.
Spring. You would wait. Where did the cow go?
Wait, where'd the cow go?
Missing.
Wait,
What?
It teleported.
You were saying about the White Springs?
yeah,
What
you
the heck?
think
It's all the way
that,
back
like,
at Thunder Mountain Substation.
what the hell?
It teleported again. What the fuck?
Ghost cow.
All right, I'm going to pursue the ghost cow. You would think the Brotherhood would be pretty concerned about Modus. But
Yeah,
seem
because like
they don't seem that fussed.
they're all about like, you know, like taking care of making sure like technology doesn't fall into the wrong hands. But you're kind of like, or not even just that. Watoga is flooded with robots.
Yeah.
You think that they would be like, hey, we should deal with that?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Crazy cat.
I also feel like, and I know why they do this, because one, it would be a little bit, I feel like if they programmed this, it'd make the Brotherhood seem a tad busted. But like, having all of like the NPCs for the Brotherhood being like a military fatigues and like 2 pieces of combat armor and a pipe rifle, I'm like, it kind of limits their ability to really do anything.
It's
Because I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, the Brotherhood should at least have the capacity to. Because like, if you go into Fort Atlas, there's like 2 suits of T-51 on display in the armory, and I'm like, shouldn't you guys be using this? Why are you guys putting this on display like it's a museum? Take that assault rifle, take the power armor. I'm like, Shin would flip. I'm like, I want to see the Brotherhood like actively like do something, because like that's the same thing with like the Settlers and the Raiders. Like they add settlements for those factions. Like there's the one like behind Vault 76 for the Settlers, where I'm like, oh okay, you know, they're repopulating the area. This is nice.
This is nice.
But it's like the Brotherhood is just like, okay, we set up like one outpost by a crashed vertibird, thumbs up emoji. Like, I want to see them like do something. And that's the thing where it's like, take locations in 76 and add something to them. Like, make it grow, make it feel like, oh, okay, I have a reason to revisit this area now.
Can you say make it grow like Rita Repulsa?
I don't think I know how to do that.
It's like a real shrill and like screechy.
Ah, Range! Make my monster grow!
Monster grow!
I've got a headache.
Oh god. I'd try and do that, but I'd probably like kill my voice trying to like get there.
Kill a mutated enemy.
The cow is standing still.
I just did that because obviously there's no mutate events. Just do a daily op and just kill stuff.
There's Line in the Sand. That's mutated. Let's go.
Wait, they're doing mutate. What? Mutated events weren't happening.
The Fallout Collector's Vault, somebody just posted, it's almost 25. How come we don't have Fallout lawn inflatables, Bethesda? I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
That would be fun.
I would very much like an inflatable holiday vault boy from my front yard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, it'd be cool if there was like similar to Halloween, where you had the candy bowl. If you got the ability to place a Christmas tree in your camp, and then on Christmas Day,
and then Holiday Scorch
like
just
on
trash the
in.
front yard.
You're just like, oh wow, Santa's here, and it's just like a Scorch dressed as Santa Claus, just like
This is
kicks
so
your door
immersive.
in. It's so immersive.
It's just like
He's coming to bash my skull in. It's just like that meme of like Santa Claus.
I have
where
a
you like,
disease
where
where
like
rock
they're like
candy is
Santa
growing through
Claus.
my skin.
He's like,
Oh no, you have a disease.
Oh,
If only there was a
witnesses.
convenient
Like,
hospital relatively nearby where you could get that checked out.
Goodness gracious. Jimmy, maybe you hit your head a little too hard. You're saying you're seeing Santa Claus in a post-apocalyptic environment? Oh yeah.
Is he Raider Santa?
Raider Santa? Raider Claus?
Raider Claus? Hopping in game of one feet and voice. Oh, that's okay, Scully. I hope you feel better, sweetie.
Hey! Scully.
We love you, Scully.
Literally one of the first Fallout Twitch streamers I ever saw.
I love how aliens evaded the event the last couple of weeks. Yes. They're here to suck us
Please
dry,
get down here.
so to speak. Kaboom.
Speaking of like, locations and stuff that we want to see kind of fleshed out, Eugenie mentions living in a ghoul community in the mountains that just doesn't exist.
Right?
And I was thinking about it, I was like, this is like the only game that doesn't have like a ghoul town.
We also have like almost like no ghouls at all. Like you never see them basically. I'm like, I want like actually add something up by like, I don't know, Seneca Rocks or something. Like, and just like have like a big like tent city basically of like ghouls that are just chilling out there.
Yeah, I mean that's not terrible.
Like, I know there's like notes around talking about like at least some, like a decent chunk of the ghoul population of Appalachia went east and went to Underworld.
Yeah, they left due to the Scorched.
And they went to Underworld, but like, I don't know, Eugenie like explicitly references like a ghoul town. I'd like to see that.
Beetlebomb, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders.
We miss our ghouls. Actually, that'd be a cool thing to add, like, because obviously they made a comment about how with the ghoul update, there's going to be some people who have like some opinions about that. Like, add a settlement that's just all ghouls, so that anybody who's a ghoul player like doesn't feel like they're discriminated everywhere they go.
100% of the places,
Many bombs.
That's actually a super. That would be the perfect time to add Eugenie's town.
Yeah, because it's like,
Excuse me.
God knows there's gonna be a few people with some choice words, and I'm like, add a safe area, add something.
So many explosions. Welcome in, Raiders. And thank you for the raid. If you are new here for the first time, my name is Kenneth Figue. I'm host and showrunner for Chat of Fallout 76 podcast, and also founder of Fallout for Hope. And next month, we've already started now, but I'll be doing my big streams for the second and third week of December, including something that's been a surprise that we've been working on in the background that I haven't talked to anybody yet. So we'll be doing some fun fundraising events for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital right here on this channel. Gotta lurk for a bit. Good. Oh no! Yeah, get your turkey. Get your turkey, man. Oh no, and it's gonna be frozen unless you get a fresh one.
Oh no!
It's gonna be bathtub time, my friend.
Yeah.
It's gonna be putting that thing in the bathtub overnight. I've done that before where I forgot to get it, and yeah, you have to stick it in the bathtub and hope for the best. Oh, fresh, pre-ordered. Yeah,
Okay,
you're good. You're good to go then. You're good. And you still have time to brine it. Still get time to brine it. Yeah, the first when Walmart used to be 24 hours, I get the Giblets pre-order gift. Walmart used to be 24 hours, so I thought I could go after work, only to find out that they did in fact close. And that was the holiday that we had 2 buckets of KFC and cinnamon rolls for Thanksgiving.
That sounds awesome.
It ended up working out because we got original and extra crispy, so we had 2 huge buckets and we just put everything in the oven, and it still ended up being good.
Yeah, sounds like a good time.
You make do with what you got.
You gotta.
I don't know if it's a bug or not, but for some reason, civil unrest is classified as a 5-star.
Huh.
Huh. Interesting.
Fake turkey add flamethrower.
Yeah, it's weird.
Take turkey.
You know,
bathtub
something that
burger.
always makes me laugh is when Coppa Squatter just finishes because someone else killed the NPCs in
Yeah,
the
and
area. and you
everybody
just-
on the server gets credit for it.
Everybody else just gets all the rewards.
Yes.
Like, you'll just be minding your business, and all of a sudden I get like 30 caps and rewards. And I'm
Thank
like,
you.
oh,
Where the hell did that
okay,
come from?
thanks, I guess.
Hey, buddy.
Does anyone have any fun and exciting plans for tomorrow?
Cook
Right,
dinner.
I let my wife get killed.
Yes, there's that.
Work on script work.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some of that too myself.
I'm rewriting a couple episodes because I realized I could do it a tad better.
Beetle Bomb. Quick story. I used to work overnight at a supermarket. 1 hour after closing, some guy stumbled up to the front door, obviously drunk, asking, "Can I get a ham? I know where they are. I'll be quick." I let him know we were closed, and he said, "Oh man, my wife is going to kill me."
Oh no.
Oh man.
I'm thinking he may have accidentally ended up at the bar on the way to
For
the
too
grocery
long.
store, and yeah, that's
I'll just drop by for a quick drink and then
gonna be tough.
Drops by for a quick drink, 5 hours passed.
Yeah.
At that point, you unplug, you plug into big brain mode and see if you can find a restaurant willing to sell you a ham.
At that point, you go to
Guys,
the
that's
black
my own
market
cooking.
and just get a ham that way.
Yeah. Why is this ham sliced like this and in plastic styrofoam containers? Oh, that's just how the supermarket serves it.
Yeah, it's a new thing they're trying out. It's crazy.
They're trying to make it very easy so relatives can just take stuff home. It's great. Oh, maybe
Fun
Denny's.
chatting with everybody.
Denny's Waffle
And-
House. Yeah, good points.
Reminisce. It's been fun chatting with everybody and whatnot. But I'm gonna have to get off here because
Later.
good things I gotta do.
Also, thinking of you. I hope you're good.
Speaking of like Denny's, like so yeah, I'm from Alaska and everything's just kind of very rustic and like kind of
Yeah.
mundane, right? The biggest culture shock was when I was down, not for this Fallout Famia, but the last one last year, and stopping by a Denny's in Searchlight for
Oh,
lunch
yeah.
or for dinner,
Denny's is a
and walking
whole
in and it's
experience.
like 50% like casino. It's like I was not mentally prepared for the combination Denny's casino.
Yeah, that would be a little wild.
Like just the culture shock of like this is so far out of like anything I've experienced before.
It's a whole new world.
It's very, very loud.
Yeah, because Denny's tends to be loud anyway. I can't imagine how loud Denny's
yeah.
plus casino machines would be. That would be.
It's just like going in that like Vegas is Vegas.
Oh, Beetle.
But when like
The
you
guy
go
that's-
into
oh,
McDonald's or you go into like the gas station and there's like slot machines everywhere, it's like this is crazy.
What? Okay, that's just nuts.
Yeah, no, the McDonald's in
slot
Searchlight as
machines
well. There were slot
everywhere.
machines. Yeah, no, it's
Mom, can I
wild.
get my Happy Meal? Not now, Timmy. I'm
I'm-
lucky.
I'm reaching out at the TV frame like the girl from The Ring. McDonald's slot machines.
Yeah, no, it's
If you
wild.
roll, you get free McDonald's for a month.
Also,
Thank you, Grandmama Dolce.
Models.
Appreciate it.
also something I noticed. I know like a lot of places tend not to have like the prices for things listed. I don't
Weird.
know what was going on with that. Like stopping at like the Terribles and Gene and like looking at like a bag of chips. It's like I have no idea how much money I'm about to spend on this. Because you
All the
don't
Denny's
know until you're up.
that I've been to have been relatively tame. Yeah, I think it depends on where you're going. Like the Denny's around the Boston area, we used to end up at after the clubs, and they were always kind of rowdy when the clubs let
That's
out.
the thing.
Mhm.
Like up here in Canada, my Denny's near me is the chillest place ever. You
Oh,
go
yeah?
there and it'll just be some like families with a couple kids just chilling out, having like dinner or something together. Quiet as can be. McDonald's is louder than that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, no,
It's
the
just
Denny's
so.
closest to me is a PvP enabled zone.
Oh my god!
It's pretty crazy.
We have a Waffle House and a Huddle House. Wait, what is a Huddle House?
What is a huddle house?
Like a strip club.
It's a strip club. Alaska PvP is hardcore. There's actually a Denny's in New Brunswick now. Nice. I miss New Brunswick. I love
They
New
bring in
Brunswick.
Moose's summons.
A snooty version of Waffle House.
Mhm.
I was gonna say, I was like, is this like an evolution of like Hooters? Is this like the evolved Pokemon version of Hooters?
Aaron, I'm going to come take a look at your camp. Just outside of King's Landing. Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Ooh.
Yeah, King's Landing is like an 18th, 19th century village. Very touristy.
So you say King's Landing, and I just think Game of Thrones.
It is very much not Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It is
My
very
favorite-
much like Acadia.
My favorite place, unironically, when I went to the States was Gettysburg, and I will explain why. I'd gone on back when I was an air cadet, I went on a tour around there. We were touring historical monuments in the States. We went to Gettysburg. They dropped us off in town and went, okay, you guys have got 5 hours to just do whatever you want. Come back in a bit and meet up at the bus. I found
That sounds fun.
a cool shop of historical antiques that you could buy, and there was a $500 non-operational Spanish bazooka in the window.
What?
And I'm dead serious. It was a Spanish bazooka
Oh.
from 1964 that they had taken like all of the mechanisms to fire out of, and it was just propped up in the window. And that was not even the craziest stuff in there.
Shout out
They
to my
had-
best friend who streams here on Twitch and is an amazing DJ, and who's going to be streaming tomorrow night. So if you like techno EDM music and a chill vibe, you should definitely follow him. My best friend right there that I met in Fallout 76. I love you.
They had like everything. There were relics from like Vietnam, the Korean War. They had an entire hallway dedicated to non-operational World War II weapons that they had taken the firing pins out of. And I was speechless. Sure, those things cost like several $100s, but I was like, okay, this is awesome. That was like the coolest shop I went to in the entire area. And I was so mad that
Train.
I didn't have the money for it. You guys want to hear, speaking of Gettysburg, because we also had talked about like the Civil War stuff in 76. Funny story. When I went to Gettysburg and we went to the museum, there's a gift shop and you can buy a like toy musket that's like very big. It's made of wood and like some like recycled steel for like all the other
so it's an
parts.
actual musket.
It's an actual musket, as the founding fathers intended. But you can do that, and you can buy like a hat and uniform of either the Confederates or the Union. Don't know why the Confederate stuff was sold, but see, because we grew up in a very small town in Canada, we didn't really know about the Civil War much. So we go into the gift shop, and my entire squadron goes, hey guys, let's go get a uniform and a musket. This will be really cool. We can do drill practice with this stuff. We all head into the gift shop. We've all got our money. And we look at all the uniforms. We go, see, if we get the navy blue one, we're going to look like Navy cadets. And we're air cadets. So, like, let's not get the navy blue ones. Guys, let's all get the gray uniforms. They look cool. You know, armies wear gray these days. So, we all get the gray uniforms with the hats, the jacket, and we get our muskets. And we go, all right, guys, let's do some parade practice. And we're in an active museum. There are hundreds of people around us. We form up in rows of 3 by 9 and start marching towards the theater where we were gonna watch the movie about the Civil War, and we're getting dirty looks from everyone, and we're sitting there going, "Why is everyone looking at us? Maybe it's because we're Canadian. Maybe it's because we're not from here." And we get to the theater. We all sit down together. We watch it. Safe to say, we all took our uniforms off and we left the theater. We were all like, "Okay, guys, maybe this was a bad idea." So we went, guys, wait, we can turn something positive. We can do something positive about this. So we had half the squadron get Union uniforms, and the encampment we were staying at was literally a mile from a presidential retreat. There is a trail from the encampment. It was a bunch of log cabins we were set up at. If you got binoculars and looked at across the field, you'd see guys you'd see a Humvee parked there.
Oh, jeez.
So we had the bright idea of at 2 a.m. because a fun story about the muskets. There was the muskets, and then there was the pistols. They're all cap guns. So we had the bright idea of at literally the middle of the night, having everybody get on their gear and get their cap gun muskets and just charge out into the campground and just start fighting each other. So
Thank you.
the sun had set, the moon is out, and all of a
That was
sudden
nice
you
of you.
just hear
Thank
a
you.
battle cry as
Appreciate you.
150
Thank you for the
kids
subs.
come running out with muskets and just start firing at each other.
Oh, Jesus.
Safe to say my sergeants were not very happy. They're
I've never
yelling
been to
everybody.
Gettysburg. I've always wanted to go, but a place that I wouldn't mind going back to, in high school we went to Washington D.C. and did the Smithsonian tours. If you ever get the chance to go to D.C., spend 3 days touring the Smithsonian museums.
Oh no, it's crazy.
They are the best museums in the world.
If you're a fan of history and the military, New Orleans has the U.S.'s National World War II Museum. Coolest place ever. There's so much to see there.
New Orleans is the dream future Fallout game.
That would be a great setting, actually, to be honest. You got the swamps, you got the city. That'd be a great area.
Because with these games, they really like delving into the local culture, and New Orleans has a lot of local culture.
A lot of local culture. No kidding. That would be the best.
You got voodoo, you got all kinds of stuff going on.
Like the Cajun and the Creole, and there's so much going on.
Oh man. Either that or
But if it doesn't have House of the Rising Sun on the soundtrack, I don't want it.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so
Otherwise,
awesome.
what's the point?
Or honestly, because I know that
I want to see a Fallout game where we are not Vault Dwellers, but
yes,
the Vault Dwellers are the villains. I would I'm ready for that.
Oh, that'd be an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. There's always we always are in the perspective of the Vault Dwellers as, oh, we're here to repopulate America. We're here to bring back the good old world values.
I'm ready for something different.
For the courier.
Do a setting courier style where you're just some person who's surviving and a vault opens up and they're just you guys are all savages. You guys are all savages. We're clearing you out.
I think that plot may be reserved for the Fallout show.
Maybe. Would be
especially
very
what
cool,
we learned from the Fallout show from the first
yes,
season.
this is true. Honestly, we need to get another game like New Vegas where you're not just some grandiose person in a vault suit going out. I want to like, because I'm like having the
Dude,
story
guy.
of, because like truth be told, it's like being from a vault. Of course, not, this isn't like, God knows Fallout 76 has shown that you don't have to have your character be from the vault when you're writing it, but like, in a sense, kind of feels like you're limited in story because like the great part about Courier 6, you got no clue where they're from. You don't know their backstory. You don't know where they grew up in. So many opportunities.
Ulysses is
We
an
need
emo.
another-
Fight me. Prove me wrong.
We need another Fallout game where you're just set as a random person in the
Here's
middle
Pocket
of
World.
nowhere. Yeah, you're just kind of there, and it's like, hey,
yeah. Like I want like the Starfield system where like at the start you pick like, oh, I'm a Freestar, colonist guy, or oh, I'm from UFC. Like, let me fill in my little backstory in the character creator, and then have the world kind of adapt around that.
like it'd be cool.
The
Do like a
Fallout
setting
New
of
Vegas
like.
random, the alternate start mod is fantastic for that. I love mods where you can choose, okay, yeah, I don't want to start this. I want to start over in a different way. It gives you a lot of options. I would like to see that baked into a game where at least you don't
Yes.
have to be a vault. run.
Actually, it'd be really cool if like, okay, I don't
Christ,
know.
Dragon
I don't-
Age did that.
I don't know if Bethesda's ever gonna do another multiplayer game. If they did something like 76, I'd rather they do it where they actually, learned from their mistakes, made a really good game, and like fixed all the issues. I do not need a repeat of early 76. I am not going through that again. I suffered for several years. But like,
I
Fallout
think
76 is going to be here for
they
a
make-
very long time.
Yeah, they make too much money off of
Oh,
76 to
keep
not do another online Fallout game, and Microsoft
Yeah.
won't let them.
that's true. I would like it if we got at least like a graphical overhaul of this game. I'm really annoyed
Oh
with
God,
the
please, yes.
textures everywhere. Please. The number of times where I will see textures not load in until I'm 2 feet away actually drives me nuts.
I
Like,
guess what the
Especially,
fall was the apocalypse.
I'm just ready. What is a hype chest? Ulysses was
I
a creepy
don't know.
stalker. You are not wrong. Oh, I got a hello there emote. That's cute. A Vault-Tec
what were you
does
gonna
suck.
say, Ken?
I forgot now.
We were talking about the graphical stuff and how I think you were gonna make a comment how you were looking forward to something, or we have been discussing how I really want a graphical overhaul of 76 because it's annoying having textures load in only when they're like 2 feet away from you.
I have no idea if they're even going to do this eventually, if ever, but I would very much like mod support of some kind. Because they kind of started that system with the custom servers, but we're still
Yeah.
really limited. Like, I'd like to see
Honestly,
I have
it's
my
like
opinions on those.
I'd like to get that.
I feel like if they overhauled 76's like performance and like graphical fidelity, I feel like it'd be really nice for people who do anything in the community. Like, I want 76 to look nicer, but when I'm wearing a suit of power armor and I can see and count the pixels on my pauldron of my T-51, it kind of takes me out of it a bit.
Yeah.
Or like if you just go towards like if you look at the ground or the rocks or just like any of the like building textures, you can just see how blurry it is, and it kind of just bums you out. Because like, man, if 76 had some better graphics, it would be amazing.
All right, what else we got up here for events? I think I am gonna go have some dinner. So,
Okay.
because I am hungry. So before we go anywhere,
Alrighty.
let's see who's streaming, and let's pass the party on to somebody.
Let's ambush them with viewers.
Let's ambush.
So what's for dinner today?
That's a very good question. I had very disappointing pizza today, so I'm hoping for something a little more exciting than that.
Okay, disappointing pizza is like the most gut-wrenching thing you could ask for.
It's also a great band name.
I would pay to listen to Disappointing Pizza.
For sure.
We're disappointing pizza, and this is our
Disappointing
song.
Pizza.
Red
This is
pepper
our
flakes.
song.
Jesus Christ.
I call this one Microwave Me.
All right, we're going to pass
Oh,
the party
no.
to the one and only wonderful Just Wanya.
Oh, Wanya.
We love Wanya.
I know that.
Thank you all for hanging, everybody. I will be streaming some more this weekend now that I actually have 4 days off and can breathe.
Yeah.
So you'll see more of me. And yeah, we'll be starting our big Fallout for Hope streams here next month for the holidays, which I'm really excited about, including something that I haven't talked about yet, which I'm even more excited about. Thank you all for hanging, everybody. Much love to you all, and good night. Make sure to drop some love to Wanya and drop a follow.